Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Big money. Gold orb. Yeah. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5 no silver. 4 no silver. 3. 3 gold, let's go. Ooh, Echo LD. KCX, that was a game changer back in the day. And the infamous Kefka 35C. Oh, wait, no, that's a 15 CP, right? I call it infamous because I remember Square Enix Joshua, one of the GMs for Omnia, as the guy who ran all of the new content streams. He tried when Kefka's 35 came out. Joshua tried pulling for Kefka's 35 CP weapon, and he went through a whole despair arc. The game completely punished him for even trying, and I'm pretty sure that his bosses at Square Enix NA were not quite amused at the outcome of that. And that's why they say you don't try your own supply, am I right, folks? Alright, if we cleared Chapter 4 last time. Weenie, you are very early. As you said. Good job. We are now in Chapter 5, Gathering Bearers and Trusted Principal, and Where are the Compass Points? What is going to be in store for us in Chapter 5 of Dissidia Final Fantasy Omnia? Looks like we're gearing up for a full-on Final Fantasy VI chapter. And not just Locke and Celeste. Or who knows? It's the man from Crystal Chronicles who I couldn't be bothered to recognize from last stream. These imitations. Why do they fail to realize there's no use in struggling? You will never be more than substitutes. And as such, better that you serve as crystal substitutes. Oh my. They just got turned into super hot NPCs. They got turned into super hot enemies. I will find some worth for you yet under my new principle. But this is insufficient. Poor gal. Uh-oh. They're all running. Oh! Did he just throw his sword like a boomerang? That was actually kind of sick. Be glad you become power for a god! What? You? I see you're here too. With that laugh, kind of made him sound like Ganondorf, especially with the way he looks. Possessing abhorrent power, world-despising our very existence. Out you are flung, and here you awash, so the world deemed you unnecessary too. Midas touch! Kinda freaky. Yes, you wait. This time I will crush you till not a shard remains! Crystal Bearer! Oof, ouch, owie. His bones. Jegrin, from Crystal Chronicles, the Crystal Bearers, member of a militaristic and technologically advanced Lilty tribe, who wields with ease a sword as large and as impressive frame. As the Lilty's kingdom's long-serving high commander, he has advocated for further strengthening the Royal Army and its use of crystal reactors in interest of the kingdom's prosperity. A secret he bears with him places him at odds with Lael and the others. Yeah, I'm not too much into the Crystal Chronicles. I played like halfway through the first Crystal Chronicles, but I didn't get too far into the lore of Crystal Chronicles itself. Jegrin isn't that good. Oh, you guys okay? Leia, Lightning, Prish, good to see you guys. You've been hanging on. How about you? Little some nap with a hope. Can we talk about this later? I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything. Sure, if you say so. Let's introduce Iroha first. Say hello to our newest ally. I just did her event in 14. I went ahead and I glammed her outfit. So, when my samurai gets up there in levels, I'll be able to put my samurai in her outfit and look really nice. Nice to meet you all. Lightning and others helped me regain my memories, and I'm very grateful for that. I owe everyone a great debt, and I plan to pay it back by fighting at your side. New ally is always welcome. We're lucky that you recovered your memories, after all. Speaking of that, you remember that one person, right? The one who sent us this world and stayed behind in the old one? Huh? You remember him too? I knew it! See, I told you you really existed. Nobody would listen to me, though. All of a sudden you've been leader from the beginning. No one believed me either, not even Desh took me seriously. Sorry, that's the way I remember it. Well, now we have two people making the same claim. That gives them some credence. Does that mean we're losing our memories? Not only of our old worlds, but of this one as well? That's not a comforting thought. You have one of these too, right? Look. I do. That person entrusted to me when he sent it off to this world. At least I'm pretty sure that's what happened. That light feels familiar somehow. Is it because of that person that sent us here? Maybe. The light given off by the compass is pretty similar to that person's light. Wonder if they're fighting alone even now. If that's the case, we have to get back and help. It's our turn to do something. Look there, new land. Look there, look out ahead. We have to get ready to touch down. Hopefully we'll find something that'll come in handy for the sake of our friends both new and old. Can't wait to see what's in store. What was the name that she gave Warrior of Light in Dissidia? I am drawing an absolute blank. Alright, what do we got? Jogren, Steiner, Alpha Node. Ooh, this is a good lineup right here. Obviously, I don't have any of these characters built up, if we're being completely honest. I think we're far past the point of having built up characters, so I'll just go with a good character. Who should I use? Which character should I use? Maybe someone who's nice and DPS-y. You know what? I think it's only right. Wait a minute. No, that's Dice. There she is. I didn't get her crystal levels up. Interesting. Either way, let's keep it moving forward, shall we? Just chillin'. Welcome, Matthew. Feel free to chill. There we go. I need to get our crystal levels up, but I won't do that in this stream, because I've already done that once before. Also, welcome, AQ. What name did Krish give Warrior of Light? Let me see. What name did Krish give Warrior of Light? Oh. Right. You're right. He wasn't given his name. Or at least we don't know his name. I think he has, like, an official name that's, like, not official, but it was, like, it was given to him, but it was never really confirmed in the canon. Because I saw the name Dune, but I don't think that was in Dissidia. I think that was from something else. Pitiable guidepost. You are a pitiable guidepost. Wow, this place is amazing. This place looks like the Sky City, indeed. You know this place? Yes, it is where the Yuke live in refuge in our world. It exists in the space between dimensions, hidden from outsiders. Do you know this place too, Lael? I do. I fled here one time from the High Commander. He was relentless. My life was in danger, but thanks to your help, I was able to switch armors and survive. I owe you deeply for that. All I did was carry you. In any case, this place appears just as it did at that time. Sounds like it was an important moment to you, so you're probably the one who summoned this place. You may be right. We should start looking for our friends. Huh? Hey guys! Kieran, you're here! That really put me at ease. It means you guys are real. Good. What does he mean by that? Maybe there were mannequins there before. They aren't regular mannequins, they become crystals. Crystals? Oh, good lord. The, what was it from? The one horror game with the, with the literal mannequins that chased you around? Which one was that? Was that, I want to say Outlast? No, all I know is that there's one horror game that's has a really notable mannequin sequence that they don't move, but they just relocate really close behind you. And I don't think they even do anything. They're just there to freak you out. And then you jump down a hole and you look back up, and the mannequins are looking down the hole at you, and that's the end of the entire segment. These can't be the sea, so what are they? Do you feel that, Lael? Waves are resonating from these crystals, waves that are throwing the world into disarray. What? How? Hey, Lael, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Are there other crystals like this, Kieran? They're placed here and there like signposts. If we follow them, we'll probably find the source. Let us go. We cannot leave these be. You're right. These mannequins turn into red crystals just like something he'd do. No way, that's impossible. Let me see. Which horror game had the mannequin part? No, that's not Mannequin. The Passing. 7 terrifying uses of mannequins in Craven Manor. No, Condemned. I think it might be Condemned. Yeah, Silent Hill, Insanity, The Train, Paranormal. No, it was Condemned. I think it was Condemned. Oh shoot! I forgot to plug in my my wire here. Ugh. My phone was losing battery. All right. Mannequins moving isn't exactly a unique concept. Well, there are games that have had mannequins move, but the thing is that when you don't see them moving, but it's still obvious that they're moving, that is when they're at their scariest. Because you don't actually see them moving around. That's why Five Nights at Freddy's was so effective. They can move, you just can't see it. And that's what gets you all freaky-deakied out. Oh, that's... Single target, gotcha. At least I need to get her, Igarene's crystal levels. I should play a horror game for Valentine's Day. So then that's a +1 for Doki Doki Literature Club. I was told A, to play a dating sim, and 2, now I'm hearing play a horror game. So yeah, Doki Doki and Doki Doki. Bum 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 bum. Doki Doki. Is that game even safe to stream on YouTube? Given the one part that happens? The Logan Paul part? Treasure up here. It was Gil. It was always Gil. That works. Yep. Well, if it gets taken down, then that's YouTube's own fault. Give them the Vital Crusher. Crush their vitals. Yeah, I need to get her crystals after this stream. Although, I do notice that she has quite a long animation. Don't know if it's longer than anybody else. People are saying it's safe. I mean, it was safe back when the game first came out, but these days, I don't know. Given how often the algorithm and YouTube's rules and the claiming and demonetization happens, what a troublesome lot. It's him! Jagran! Jagran! I sense you might be here, Crystal Bearers! It seems the crumbs left behind serve their purpose. You fiend, did you really change the mannequins into crystals? The power of will is just one day with it any wish can be fulfilled. What are you up to? Trying to rewrite reality again? Become a god? What else? I shall make a new world in place of those impotent gods. From it I shall rule all others. And all who stand in my way shall perish. Those who defy my principles shall be exterminated. Now I shall expel you from this world, just like before. I think I'll remember things differently from you. All you do is talk big. Now everyone's getting kicked out of this world, it's you. Bare your fangs all you're like. Everything will change soon. Humph. Where'd he go? Crap, I didn't want to see him again. How does he know so much about this world? He spoke of the power of the will, he knew about the mannequins, I can't but feel someone else is behind that. He is a being of a fathomless ambition, someone may be taking advantage of that. He's still the high commander we know, however, he's not blameless in this. He's planning something, and mannequins were only the first step. I won't let him get away with it. Hey, Leo, wait! We better follow. I worry about what he'll do. Yep. Looks like Jake Wren is one of Leo's hot buttons. All the heroes have their hot buttons. Yeah. Isn't it funny how that works? Violent acts are just like, hey, but if they're in real life, no. But all forms of nudity, no. Think of the children. You mean the children are supposed to be in your kids' apps? Yeah, think of them. Or rather, like, think of the children. Do you mean think of the advertisers? Yeah, of course. What else do you think I'd mean? What in the world? Sorry, I've played Crystal Chronicles so little that the Crystal Chronicles boss music is, it's a pop. Funky. The whirring, the gear whirring sound effect that they're using as percussion kind of sounds like record scratching. I like it. Anyways, get one shot, nerd. Nerd did indeed get one shot. There was a time when artifacts could only be enhanced one at a time. Thanks for sticking it out, Kupo. Right arm of Crimson. What's wrong with Lael? He hasn't been himself lately. Yeah, I've never seen him so heated up. What happened between you guys and Jegrin? Right, I probably should have told you guys already. Jegrin is one of the Lilti, and he seeks to control all power for himself. He's a high commander of their army, in fact. He does it for all the sake of his king and his country. Eventually, he gained the power to create crystals. Ah, that explains why his right hand was red. Jegrin possessed the terrifying power to turn living things into crystals. That power has made him arrogant. He believes himself to be the chosen one among all crystal bearers. His one goal is to rule over everything as a god, rewriting the principles of the world to his whims. Not the friendliest of guys, to say the least. Principles of the world, and Amidata Lion seems to have a strong opinion concerning that. Yeah, he has a particular hatred for Jegrin, but I understand where Lael's coming from. If you want to rewrite the principles of this world, no doubt he write us out of it. I don't think there's any avoiding him, and we're definitely not going to be able to stand by and watch. Even though they might have been mannequins, it doesn't still with me to see crystals in the shapes of people. To be honest, I want to get out of here, but maybe we should calm down Lael first. I appreciate it. I'm not a bearer, so I can only do so much by myself. Even though we're supposed to be partners, I've begun to see things in a new light. Are you talking about Lael? He's never been aloof, acting as if nothing stirred his emotions. The truth is, he was only afraid to become too involved. He expressed in his own way, perhaps not the best way. He is a child, after all. But I'm not going to be disagreeing with Fran. He never leaves Brennan behind, though. He wears his heart on his sleeve. Sometimes honesty can be dangerous. He can't do this alone. Yeah, good thing he's not alone. Let's go! Let's go! All this talking and sucking in air really dries out a mouth quickly. Anybody in chat have any experience with Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles? Aside from me having played half of the first one. For the longest time, I was hoping that we'd get the characters from the Final Fantasy Legend. Unfortunately, the Final Fantasy Legend is not Final Fantasy. It is the Saga series. They just called it Final Fantasy internationally to sell more copies. And then Romancing Saga Reuniverse came out. And then they, the one character I wanted from Saga 1, the creator, he got into Saga Reuniverse. Unfortunately, I can't get into Saga Reuniverse. The way that you power up characters and the progression systems just got away from me. I got like to the end of like one of the first major arcs, and then it power crept up really high from there. And I tried using my strongest characters, but I just couldn't get a grasp of the battle system. Maybe one of these days I'll come back to it, since these Square Enix mobile games are just falling off a cliff. That is all! These imitations only provide the power I need. More will be required. Many more! Oh, there's no trick. You really turned those mannequins into crystals. This isn't good. I gotta stop him. Suddenly, X-Death. It seems all is going well. You. Just as you said, these things are all well suited to use as crystals. Individually, the power they provide is weak, but in greater numbers they should suffice. So long as I have more, I have no complaints. What? Did X-Death tell him to use mannequins? You'll have as many as you need. Any effort is worth your power you wield. The power to bend the world to your whims. You must be doing this for a reason. If you desire anything, name it, you shall have it. I always repay my debts. Oh, how generous of you. Ha ha ha. If I'm offering you the world, all you do is chuckle. I'll gladly tell you what you want after we squash this fly on the wall. Oh no, they saw me. Run, Yuri, run! I sense a crystal. You're a bearer! Not exactly. That doesn't mean I'm letting you get away with your scheme. Get back, Yuri! What? Shalota! You need to retreat. Got a bad feeling about this one. It appears this girl can create crystals as well. This world becomes more interesting by the moment. Oh, he's walking toward the camera menacingly. If I find more pawns, I can use my advantage. Have you ever experienced the Midas touch? Would you like to? Fragile conspiracy. Fragile like a crystal. Yeah, I've been back on that Bravely Default OST brain rot again. I'm trying to think of which of the four main characters' special attack themes fits my Final Fantasy XIV character, and usually when I make a self-insert, it would be Tiz's theme because main character and all that. But I realized that Laura Cypher, my Final Fantasy XIV character, she's more of a ring-a-bell type. I just can't deny it. She just does. Without going into spoilers, she definitely has more of his vibe than anybody else. Oh, hey, a node snack drifting through space number 4. Especially when you consider Ring a Bell's theme is called Vagrant of Love, and if people actually knew what lore is like in the original story that she comes from, then you would know how fitting that is for her. But that story is still being written. That is, that's the web novel. You know, every person who claims to be a writer in life, they say that they have a novel that they're constantly working on. Yeah. I've got one of those too. I should create a version of it called First Draft. That's not the entire name. It's like name of novel, first draft. It'll be terrible. It will be poorly paced. It will hardly have any diversity in character development. At least I can get the story out there. But I'm so conceited that I'm not going to tell anybody about it except for my closest circle, for fear that someone would actually appropriate my idea. Once again, I'm being conceited when I'm being so secretive. I have to find Jagrin if I don't stop him this time. Leo! Chelenka! Yuri's gone, so is my crystal. Yuri can't use crystals alone, and I can't let that happen again. Lil, you have to help me find... Lyle, what's wrong? What's wrong? Why do you ask? Your expression, it's frightening. Huh? Don't give in to hatred, Lael. You know what happens when those tied with crystals let their hearts become clouded. Lael? You guys! Hey, Archerlinka, looks like you don't have to worry anymore. What happened to you, Yuri? What happened to Yuri? I hope you two didn't become separated. Hold on, Lael, where do you think you're going all by yourself? I know you want to take Jigrin down, but you need to lighten up. You don't have to do this alone, Lael. Just like Yuri is there for me, we're all here for you. You might despise the crystals, but it's because of them that we all met. At least that's what I think. You're right. I've been a jerk to you guys. Sorry for making you all worry. You don't have to apologize. We all understand. Yay! Reconciliation. And it's just over like that. You can't fool me, Lael. What are you talking about? You might have convinced Shalinka that you have things under control, but I know better. I mean to ask, after we defeated Jigrin, how could you just disappear like that? What does it matter? It mattered to us. Belle and the Queen were searching high and low for you. Did it have something to do with Jigrin? ... Stop right there. Not another step toward Yuri. That voice is Charlotta. Yuri's in danger. We can talk later. Let's go. When's the new Mangled Minute coming out? That's a good one. That's a good one. We've got plenty more mangles to work with. That's a good question. What do you consider mangle? Do you consider only characters with mangle in the name to be mangle? Or would you consider, like, Lolbit to be a mangle? Would you consider, Funtime Foxy to be a mangle? Just any brightly colored Foxy variant, is that a mangle? Or maybe I can give it some kind of long-winded name. Like, instead of 1 mangled minute, it would be like 1 minute of Mangle and her merry... I don't know. 1 minute of Mangle and the mangled mangles. There you go. 1 mangled minute of mangled mangles. Flashback. We're going in for a flashback. Yuri got off screen. You're doing Blackbeard proud, Jigrin. You cannot run from me! Now, girl, I command you to create a crystal, unless you want me to meet the same fate as this brat. Not a step further. Stay away from Yuri. Gladly, if you obey. This is just like before. My power is being used for evil, but I have no choice. Don't listen to him, Charlotta. I'll be okay. Trust me. Ah, so this is your crystal. Run, now! Yuri, what are you doing? Stop this right now. You don't need to give up your life force. I'll make a crystal, I will, so get away from here now. I'm glad you see sense. Charlotta. There you are, Jigrin. Yuri! You bastard, what are you doing to Yuri? More crystals to serve my great principle. What are you babbling about? You lot are worthless. You will serve the world better as a source of my power. Just as I did your friend, I shall give you purpose. Be grateful. Don't even think of saying Vigali's name. I won't let you take anything else away from me. Whoops. Yuri got that. Oh, wow. Using the torsions for the utmost good. Usually you associate torsions with just going into a goopy world of night. But we actually did a nice little thinking with portals moment there. Torsions yeet and they yoink it away. Yuri, you're okay. I'm sorry, Chalenka. I'm sorry to you too, Charlotta. Really gave me a fright. Lael, Yuri is safe. Let's just retreat. I don't think he can hear you. He's seeing red. What's so funny? You should be dead, Uke. Seems that in this world possess powers resembling that of a bearer. After being an outcast for so long, you finally found your place. It won't be safe until we raided you. On the contrary, it will be safe because of me. I shall rewrite this world's principles and make it a place for the righteous. I shall start by exterminating you. You still don't listen, do you? You're the one who needed to be gone from this world, monster. Be gone, monster! You don't belong in this world! Perhaps the same could be said of all religions. What is a man? Man! This time will put you down for good, as if I would be defeated by the likes of you. Lael, get a hold of yourself. Extra turn from the break. Ah, damn. I forget. Oh, is it High Wind that re-breaks? I don't remember. I know that I was an Aranea main back before I left, but I still don't remember things. Too many mangles mangling in a minute which mangles your simple brain. Nice. World's wish! What's your wish, world? Blow out your candles. Ah, accursed crystal bearers! You'd be laughing, though. Your ambition's finally gotten the better of you. I see in this world that you feel needed. Wanted, it makes sense now. But your previous world ill needed some abilities as you. I know you know this. I'm sick of hearing him talk. Me too. You might not know this, but our world is still changing. The methods that you denied have brought us peace. Four principles stand side by side. It's because of Lael that happened. Peace. Nonsense. I am the chosen bearer. You would deny the words of a god. The bears only serve the crystals. Once the mission is fulfilled, some bears are released from their duty. Then why? Why does he still live as a bearer? Is that not proof that the world has shunned him? You misunderstand, Jagran. He lives as a bearer to test the crystal principle. Lael still lives as a bearer because the world needs him. The world needs him, or it needs you. There's nothing complicated about it. I suppose I've been stumbling for too long. Well, I believe you guys, both of you. I'm here because I was chosen by the gods, because the world wanted me to be here. I'm not like you. You came here because the world rejected you. The principles they restored wouldn't tolerated your existence. And what proof do you have? All I hear is the prattling of a child. You put the whole world in danger, from that you were wiped from existence. That just shows what the crystals think of you. Ridiculous. The principles of the world must be set right by the strong. You shall know the righteousness of thy path. Later! Crap, he got away. We'll see him again, and soon. And when we do, we'll knock that smirk off his face. Well, thank you so much, Merrick. That means a whole lot. Yeah. My old, there's, what am I trying to say? If you kind of go down through the years, my channel kind of has rings on it like a tree. You'll see my Let's Play phase, you'll see my video essay phase, you'll see my Five Nights at Freddy's phase, now you'll see my, my streaming phase. And usually, the people who know me from each phase don't cross over. So for someone from the FNAF phase, encouraging my current phase is, really nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Really does keep me the strength to keep going. I've been doing a lot of therapy lately, and one thing I've realized is that I really thrive off of feedback. Not so much, not attention, and not praise or anything like that, but just feedback in general. Knowing that people are watching me and enjoying what I've got and being inspired, etc., etc. I just want to be a part of the world, and the way I take my place in the world is by creating things. At first it was writing, and then it was scripted content, and now I'm streaming, not to a whole lot of people, but I am doing it. I am out there, I am on the board. I want to get back into video essays, and that's like the 20th time I've already said that over the course of over the course of me streaming. That's just the old dog and pony show. Hey, one day I'm gonna get back into video essays and coulda, woulda, shoulda, you know. The funny thing is that I also talked about how productivity is not you getting a burst of inspiration and kind of, you know, just working at your typewriter with flames all around you and an angelic choir at your back, and God himself is shooting a beam of light down on you, even though I've got my lamp light right over here. It's, proper inspiration and motivation is a lot more mundane than that. So I've heard and so I've been told. It's not so much Eureka! It's, alright, I've got an idea, let's go ahead and make it a reality. Because, as much as we like to talk about inspiration and creation, in terms of being this burst of productivity, it's something that you hack away at. It's like maintaining a garden, less so than just conjuration. Anyways, that was close. Too close. I'm glad you're okay, Charlotte. You should be more concerned about yourself for once. Shalika was worried sick about you. He's right. You have no idea. I could barely think of anything else. Oh, right. Sorry about that, but I couldn't just stand idly by. Anyone could tell that guy was up to no good. I think Yuri has picked up my generic protagonist voice. You can say that again. Jegrin, was it? Looks like him and X-Death are in cahoots. What, really? Yeah, turning the mannequins and crystals was his idea. I don't think he's helping Jegrin out of kindness. See if you stop Jegrin with another obstacle to deal with. Maybe so. Whatever Jegrin's planning, we gotta stop it. Leo, listen up. Don't go thinking you have to fight this fight alone. That was unexpected. You don't have to put on your own neck on the line all the time. Believe in your friends. Believe in your crystal. Thank you for before, Leo. I just did what anyone else would have done. I've been feeling lonely lately, but things started getting better after we met. Suddenly, I felt like everything was going to be alright, like when I was with Yuri. I felt the same. When you came to this world, things suddenly started looking up. Even if we're far apart, our crystals keep us bound. You might be right, we're all our own people, but the crystals guided us together again. And if you're carrying the burden that's too heavy, it's only natural that we want to help you carry it. You know what I'm talking about, don't act like you don't. Yeah, I know. But right now, my burden is important. We should get Yuri patched up. You don't need to worry about me, but thanks for the thought. He looks back to his old self. Yeah, he does. It brings a smile to my face. Tee. Ooh. May your party clear... What, did you see that? May your party clear screenshots keep alive your memories of Opera Omnia. Party clear screenshots. Hold on a second. When you're talking about party clear no, I don't have any of those, like, really on... No, I do. I do have those on hand. Well, I can show you my party clear screenshots. I think I've already done that, actually. In a previous stream, I've shown, like, party clear screenshots. So yeah, the creative process, like I was talking about before the cutscene, a lot more mundane. So, if you're creating something, and you're not absolutely, you know, monster energy pumped up, don't worry about it. A lot of things in life aren't too dramatic. You're just, if anything, the real climactic part of creativity is the creativity itself. The real big bang happens in your brain, and then all you have to do is, you're just like, depending on the size of your creation, you take the thing that you come up with in your brain, and you're not erecting a gigantic monument to your existence. It's more like a little bit of at a time. You concoct this gift to the world that you come up with your brain. You just take a shovel, You scoop out a little bit of it, and you put it out where everyone else can see it. Scoop a little bit, put it in the open. Scoop it out, put it in the open. It's really that much. And then once it's ready to be presented, people will see it all at once, and then that's how they get their big bang. So it's not in the delivery that you knock people's socks off. It's just that you put your amazing idea out there, and because they get it all at once, that is going to be like a big bang to them. So believe in yourself, and if the process of getting your idea out there doesn't feel like the biggest, most climactic, world-changing event, it's not supposed to be. The thing itself is supposed to be the world-changing thing. Taking successive screenshots of gacha games is normal? Phew. Yep. Oh yeah. I take screenshots of a lot of things. Lucky gacha pulls, clearing difficult content, and occasionally whenever something funny is said in a story, or when I get nice screenshot material. That too. Sometimes gacha games can be really nice and pretty. Oh yeah! We're back in a funky town. Yes. When Midgardsummer said explain, that was a certified moment. Ah man. This just goes to show how much I need to get Arnea's crystal levels up. Yeah, so it's high wind. That's what re-breaks. Gotcha. It's force time, baby. It was so funny that I made it into a chat emote in the Discord. Yo there, you watching this VOD. Have you joined the Discord? It's in the description. Also, like, comment, subscribe. Oh my god, I almost dropped my stylus. I ironically, unironically started shilling, and gravity tried to punish me for it. Why is this music moderately comedic? Looking cool, Freeze Joker. In fact, one of the most recent screenshots I did, in Fake Grand Order, after years of Shaft, I finally pulled Ereshkigal. I mean, she's not the best Lancer in the game, but she's one of those fan favorites. Jagren is close. I can feel him. And there's the battle at hand. Yeah, this I won't let him escape. I'm going to drive him out of this world. Finally, this long feud can come to an end. Still, the man who has served as High Commander is not to be taken lightly. We must steel ourselves for a hard battle. We'll be fine. You fought him before, right? Yeah, but it wasn't easy. I think the odds are in our favor. Let's get this over with, and fast. Hey, Keese. What's up? You're not going to bring up what happened after our fight with Jagren. If you don't want to talk about it, then I won't. That's my partner. Thanks. Still, there's something I need to talk to you about. Jagren told me in a new world, people like me weren't needed. That stuck in my head for a while. I started to think maybe he was right. Don't believe anything he says. He's just trying to get in your head. Belle and Queen are waiting for you. Amidala Alliance said so, remember? If anyone's needed in this world, it's you, not Jagren. I guess that's proven to be true. Huh? I also wondered whether or not the world was calling out for me, waiting for me to return. And I heard what you and Amidala Alliance said to Jagren. I have to admit, I was partially convinced. Whatever the world thinks, I'll choose to believe what you said. Looks like you've given up a lot of thought to this. How long were you going to keep me in the dark for? So you're going to go back, right? Well, I can't expect to stay here forever. Good. We'll set our sights on crushing Jagren. Yeah, we don't need him causing trouble for our friends here. Uh-oh. He's causing trouble! Let's give regards to the former High Commander, shall we? And to think, explain was a Genshin Impact meme. And then it just carried over into Dragalia Lost, and it basically became any anime-based thing. I just started throwing explain at. Good luck, baby! Man, the baby nodes in this game are very baby indeed. But they really do help out people at all levels of progress. Progression. Progress. Putting a hard emphasis on the second syllable. Hey Q, what kind of excessive screenshot taking do you do? Same as me? Or something else? Give him that high wind. High as the wind, baby. Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on the news, and I don't have near enough information to draw any conclusions about anything. People are saying one thing on one side, another thing on another, and I personally have not had any skin in it, so I'll just let things play out, man. Every minor accomplishment in Dragalia Lost, and summons, of course. There you go. I still remember getting Gala Cleo while I was on a business trip. And having her in my party and crushing content was just my obsession throughout that entire trip. That was also the time when the Mega Man collab was happening in Dragalia Lost. I just remember associating Gala Cleo and Mega Man because I pulled her at around that time when that collab was happening. And they're just like, so we're gonna have a story, right? There's gonna be a real proper story? Nope. They went a very old-fashioned route, full of good old Capcom mandates, probably. Crystal Resonance, alright, is it time to slap Jegrin down? Pow! No, 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 not in my house. Well, that's a lot of crystals. Oh my god, he just shattered Riku. That's why she isn't in the game. She was the one on the top right. Trust me, my uncle works at Nintendo. So this is why we're turning those mannequins into crystals. The sheer number of them is giving them incredible power. This is not good. Even without a crystal reactor, my power is beyond imagining. The strength dwarfs any I've had before. Worms like you are no match for me. Hooah! Sorry, but you aren't the only one who's more powerful than before. What opposition can you hope to pose? I have the power of a god. You know exactly what we can do. How many times we smashed your ambitions to pieces? We will do the same this time. You who wish to rewrite the old world and invite its destruction, it will bring you to your knees. Lael, I'm another lion. Remember, you aren't the only ones here. We'll fight by your side. Gua! Ha! Resonance impossible. Those insects aren't bearers. No, but everyone here was called by the crystal. If it's the strength we desire, then the crystal will grant it for us. This is the power of will, the principle of this world. You barons are insolent fools. The world's principles cannot withstand me. I shall bring it all under my control. Midas touch! What in the world? That's way more than the Midas touch. That's not Jagrin. You did the same thing before and it'll fight like it did before. You're stronger as well. Our victory is all but assured. Thanks, guys. Let's turn this thing into a pile of scrap. Anyone can do it, we can. We got the rat. Come on! No story, straight into the action. There you go. Lufenia Plus has arrived. It's a new difficulty level even higher than Lufenia. Uh-oh. Completing a Lufenia Plus quest also completes the corresponding Lufenia quest in the same event. Gibbo grants the applicable rewards. It's not possible to obtain double rewards by clearing Lufenia quests after defeating Lufenia Plus. So, if I try Lufenia Plus right now, am I gonna get absolutely creamed? Only one way to figure, only one way to find out. Actually, I'm gonna need a really powerful ally here. Let's go, double RNA. All times to not have Queenie, huh? Wretched bearers! Only I am worthy to rewrite the world. Always so full of yourself, huh? We're gonna free this world from your twisted ideals. Summon crystal weapon. Prepare to attack. What? Delivers powerful rage in 2 turns? What's going on? I'm scared. Mom! I want to go home. A whole 4%. Oh, lordy loo. Alright, let's swap my RNA for a good RNA. Use our burst. Outstanding! Oh, we're making some progress. So, can I knock you into the air? Let's see. Dragoon Drive, baby! Nope, he is immune. That's problematic. Red Cardon! Power further increased. So... Really, an assault is your LD. Cast your turn for break. Nice. Yeah. High wind. Re-break this man! I guess Dragon Breath is gonna be good deeps. Yes, it is! Oh, was my force is ready? I think my force is ready. That's what that sound effect was. Oh good lord, the ones! The ones! Air superiority, let's go, baby! And that's it for the good RNA. We're gonna sit overclock. And let's just spam re-breaks. Spam re-breaks! Oh good lord, doing only 18k. This man has too much offense. No, my force isn't ready. Huh. Then what was that? What was that metallic sound then? Hmm. More Dragon Breath. Power is at their highest! Countdown ability triggered. Excuse me? What? What's the deal there? Queenie, I need your help! Why are you not here? Well, the obvious I had him all frozen and he wasn't even able to take his turns. Is this one of those BS boss fights that that you warned me about? Alright, then I'll just go ahead and delivers a powerful attack after 2 turns. You didn't even take any turns! I just kept on pounding away at you, my guy. Okay, so what was it? It was Burst and then LD, was it? No, it was Force. I think it was Force. %. Alrighty then. So obviously freezing you doesn't do anything. Here comes the giant fist! Damn. He really went smashy smashy, didn't he? Nope, here's the smash! Oh. You can't use your force? What the heck, man? You'll use your EX. Not bad. Even at 0 HP, even just a little. All right, I am going to use your crystal ability and then go into the burst. Oh good lord, those 15s though. And then we just spam out. Maybe I should have done this when he was at lower health. What's the deal with the Lufenia crystals again? Cancel, cannot cancel, and player inflicted debuff, special effect level 2, more on target's turn. Tick, countdown, tick. So, player inflicted debuff, special effect level 2 or more on the count's target turn. Oh! So, I guess every single time I delayed him, it kept counting down and then he just wipes. So, as long as I keep on, so if I do anything that affects his turn, then it's going to count down that crystal up there, and when the crystal gets to 0, then I lose. All right. Let's put this to the test. So if I break him, yep. Looks like giving him a break is what ticks me down to my wipeage. So I need to not do that. Countdown ability triggered. Let me do this. Yep, okay. Retry from wave 1. So in other words, I need to, I just need to defeat him with damage, no turn manipulation. And re-breaking him only makes things worse. Which makes me realize that having Setzer in the party isn't going to do me any favors. Player inflicted debuff, special effect level 2 or more. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what's going on. Them ones, though. So, what I think I need to do is to get him down as low as possible, then burst! And I need to get my force up as well. Well, now I'm down to a count of 5. Down to 2. You know what? I think I don't think I've handled this properly. Maybe I need to front load the damage. Let's see. Brave heal, boost all. Wait, what? So, just after 15 turns, he's just going to nuke me. After 15 actions? Let me see. So his burst just not a good idea. Alright. It is, science time. Okay. Okay, so it looks like burst doesn't do anything, which is good. Another question I have is if summoning will be of any help to me. So there you go, we chunked off a nice 19. And that burst only counted as 1 turn. Gotcha. Which means that maybe my initial oh, well, he got all his brave back. Oh. And now his crystal's going down by like 2 turns each. I see. Wonder if regular Lufinia will let me through. Right, additional attack from a flare shot. I should have been spamming that out. I don't think I've got this, but we'll play it through. Let's see. We got another turn here, so I can wait to use my last freeze joker. Yeah, I don't think I got this. Nope. I'm gonna give this one more try, and this time I'm gonna just absolutely go full frontal with my burst and damage. And if that doesn't do it, then I'm gonna go ahead and just bully the Lufenium. Alright, then just Dragon Breath. Anything that relies on brave damage is not gonna be good against Lufenia plus bosses. I can tell that much.
やすみ 負けない
Bahamut.png, let's go!
射抜きます
I did 9 million before. Alright, let's get our guy in here. I still don't think I've got what it takes to get through this. But we'll figure it out. Yeah, not doing a whole lot of damage there, my guy. So how come he takes his turn, and it goes down by 4? Player inflicted debuff. Oh, so -2 tick is a count target action, and I increase it with player inflicted debuff, special effect level 2. So if I do debuffs, will that make the count go upward? Maybe I should change up my party just a little bit.
大丈夫だからねはあこっちよ
Dark Lord, baby. I think I'm starting to get a little bit more of a hang on how this fight's supposed to go. What's HP attack plus bless? Ah, increases brave. That's the best I can hope for, really. Now it's down to 1. Alright. Sorry, there might be another strategy that I can pull forward with this one. Force time, baby! And now it's time to wipe. Okay. Alright, let's do something different here. I have absolutely no idea if this is gonna work, but if this character is so relevant, then maybe we can use him. It's my old steady Amidata Lion instead of Setzer. I just have to remember what it is that Amidata Lion does. Where are your abilities here? Alright, what's the, you told them, Crystal Idol, Man's Brave, Decrease Brave. Which one deletes all enemies? Okay, so Crystal Idol. Crystal Idol is the one. Because the issue here is that his turns are ticking down at a rapid pace. So, do I want to get rid of Arnea for Setzer though? Because my hopes all lie with Lenham and my friend, whoever my friend is gonna be. So maybe I need someone who's like a hard support. Let me see here. Let's sort by crystal level, maybe? Galuf, my guy, I'm sorry. Would Ferris be of use because debuffs make the count go up? I know that Ferris is force. You know what? I'm just gonna go in with this slapdash party and see what happens. You know, I'm also gonna need a good friend person, but it looks like I completely ran out of Areneas and Astoses. That's unfortunate. Yeah, my hard, maybe three turns of Squall is really all I need. Although there's no, he doesn't have his F arm. Would a Zidane friend really be able to pull this out? He's got all the sauce, so let's give it a try. And then you're gonna summon your dude, man. I am just going to go straight out with Burst. Yeah. Set up the Blaze of Mercy. And let's see how this goes. My first and hopefully only Lufenia Plus. Let's see, I believe I did more damage when I used all my abilities and not just spammed the HP attack. I don't know if a Dragon Arrow is gonna really do much. Yeah, Rapid Fire, I mean. Bahamut.jpg. Oh no, he's degrading in quality. Alright, how much damage is that? 7 million still? Huh. I think maybe it was, Alright, so... Crystal Idol, delete that turn. Nice. Ferris, open fire, baby. And you only landed your Max Brave down. You should have Water World first. And you still got Dragon Breath on there, so nice. Hey, it's worth its weight, though. Open fire! Alright, there's my last Crystal Idol. After this, we bring the Zidane friend in. Yeah, doing 7 damage per turn is not it, Chief. I have no idea how to use the Dawn. Trance by himself, baby. Even daggers there. And the whole bus clapped. Solution 9. Let's see what this does. Okay. Powers at their highest. Woo! Let's get that water whirl in. There's a mercy, let's go. Although, I probably should have been spamming the HP attack, now that I think about it. Yeah, that's absolutely, that's not it. Not even force time is gonna help me. Use your force! Kurisada. Did she really just say Umu? I don't think this is gonna be a win either. Oh, I'm so close! I'm so close to winning this, and Ferris is my last turn. Gosh darn it. Does Thunderstorm cause any debuffs? So... if I open fire... Nope. 3%. That's off by 3%. Let me see if I can get a better partner in here. Alright. I need... let me see if I can... any Astos friends want to pop for me? Looks like that's a no from you, dog. All these Aeriths! You know what? I see you in a couple of places. Aerith is not doing anything. I thought the uptick turns were doing something, but I guess not. Hmm. Oh right, I sorted by crystal level. Really am at a loss for how to get through this. But I got so close that one time. So close. I need a real HP attacking friend. Maybe Kate Sith. Or maybe Setzer was the one. Is it Ada? Maybe Ada could be the answer to my issues. Probably not, but well, it's worth giving it a try. If we can just get to the end of this. I'll do my one and only Lufania Plus ever. Turn deletion, baby. So, Ida. Increase Brave based on max Brave. Let's see. 6-sided star, baby. 3%. I go vault. This is what happens when you don't do your off-stream grinding like you said you would. Alright, back to spamming out the dragon breath. Yeah, I just need damage based off of Brave increase. That's what that's where the real kicker is. At least until I'm able to get characters with higher attack potency. 6 million? How am I doing worse at this? And that's exactly the sentiment that made me stop playing after 2.5 years. The game kept on going, but I just kept getting worse at it. Ida, I do not need you sucking up all my turns. Ah, gosh. Darn it. You're doing next to nothing. Because I don't have you all powered up. Well, that wasn't half bad. We're only at 51% and he's only halfway down. Alrighty then. Next strategy. You know what I thought? I thought, man, if only I could take... I got a dumb idea. Well, I got one idea, then another dumb idea. It's just like, man, why can't I give my turns to Lena? Well, then let's go ahead and do that. I completely forgot to use my friend. Instead of having Ida there, I could have had a powerful friend doing big turns. I just make things harder on myself so much. It's my specialty at this point. Is doing the force first what's causing me to get a DPS loss? Actually, you know what I realized? I think I'm killing the enemy very quickly, and the damage that I'm supposed to be doing to the enemy is what's causing the DPS loss. So, yeah, I kill the ad very early, and he's not inflating my numbers. So maybe I do have it right. Meanwhile, all the DFFO people are just like, why are you having a support character be your burst turn? And to that I answer, I don't know. Why are you so beautiful? 7.8. Okay, then. So, Rem, if you swap turns, that's going to... Yeah, it's going to take it down. Gosh darn it.
大丈夫だからね。はあ
I wanted to do some science. Alright. Bring in the friendo. Alright, how much did that do? That like 14? So that did about 2 million damage. Okay, rough divide. Let's see what this is gonna do. Not bad, not bad. Powers at their highest, baby. Last turn deletion. Ooh, FR, let's go. Back streets back, alright! Additional attack, let's go. This might be it. And you are going to contribute absolutely nothing. %. Ugh. Do I force or do I am gonna keep on with the dragon breath. Holy schlock-a-moly! Now I get it. I'm gonna keep on thinking. Yeah, so that's why force chargers are so in demand. Because if you don't have force, you hit like a wet noodle. But if you do have your force time up, then you absolutely bully it. So that's the difference. That's why Aerith is so in demand, because she charges force. That's really something. Woo! At the very least, I was able to perfect my first Lufenia Plus, but I don't if nobody minds, I am going to never ever do a Lufenia Plus or even a Shinryu again. Because I think you only need to do the Lufenia. Yeah, piece of pie, get out of here. Loss of light. I think I just lost 5 years off my life with that fight. Oh, Crystal Chronicles music. Ha! Die, monster! You don't belong in this world! Gah! Good thing we live in the timeline where this happens. Huh! I beat it so easily. Pathetic! What's happening? Watch out, everyone! Huh? What the heck happened? Where'd they go? Lael, I'm another lion! What the heck is going on? Why are we here? Are we gonna get separated again? Don't lose your head, Keys, if Exeth is behind this. That fool was barely worth the distraction. Exeth! What'd you do with Layla and the others? As if I would know, they likely vanished into the gaps of space-time. What? Explain! Take this! A gift! Dimensional coordinates, Jagrins? Indeed, although he's been expelled from this world, it is more worthless than garbage. Expelled from the world? You don't think Layla and the others met the same fate? Just when things were starting to go back to normal, just when Layla was starting to open up. We can't give up. Exeth wasn't sure what happened to them. That portal might have swallowed them up, but I'm sure they're okay. We have to believe they're okay. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for being a downer. Hey, no problem. Oh yeah, what if something? Suddenly! No problem. What if we use the compass? All the Final Fantasy twins! Coming out of nowhere! Come from the top rope! Watch out, watch out! Where the heck did you guys come from?
Yahoo!
I can't believe I ran into you guys! Oh, what does that mean? Well, we were wandering around some castle and all of a sudden the air got all distorted and now here we are. Oh, I wonder if Layla and the others got past by you guys. So then maybe we traded places? Well, that means we should get to that castle. Come on, guys, time to do some saving. Good lord, I was at that fight for like 40 minutes. And that goes a little bit into what pushed me away from the game. Still don't know what those what that Lufenia orb requirement was. I couldn't quite piece that together. Ugh, that still gives me the creeps. Now we're next to Death's Castle. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy V music. The terrain around us changed all of a sudden. You think that was Jagrin's crystal? Indeed, the crystal as it can be. It first created a sizable rift, then surround Amidat Line's memory, the world shifts. Using Jagrin's crystals for a spell, Exeth, I skipped over the next part of that rhyme. Somebody's castle as well. Such a reckless method is for fools, it can only make the world unspool. Really? That doesn't sound good. Still, I guess that's what happened. We were in the castle and got transported here, then the others might have. Yeah, they might be where you were. That guy's always disappearing on me. Yeah, but at least this time wasn't by choice, right? We gotta go find him. You're right, this is all Exeth's doing. I'm worried about the others, too. We have to go find them before they run into Jagrin. Do you not feel that presence nearby? By the power of crystals is multiplied, Exeth wields power untold. This time he may be a terror to behold. So that means we'll just have to stop him. Yep, we know where the others are going next. Off to find Layla and the others and take Exeth down. Sounds good to you guys? Hi, yes, right, yes, okay, yeah, yeah. And by the way, GG's, you piece of magic. Let's see, let's get our group back to what it was before. Give me more baby content. I want to do more baby content. Although, maybe if I use an Aerith friend who's going to charge up my force meter, maybe that will help me out. Yours! Final Fantasy V fight music! Give it to me! Right in my veins! I'm sorry for what you were all just subjected to. It will not be the last time. My body is composed of equal parts water and Final Fantasy V, you must understand. Friggin' Gallicats. Meow.
行きます。
I have you as a minion in 14. You're hilarious. I will call you Kararshnair. I've never told anybody about my So during one of there was a time when my friend group was heavy into D&D and we did campaigns constantly, and during one of our mini campaigns, Greedy Undertaking. I'll tell you about this later. That was pretty surprising, wasn't it? You were at Amidalayan's home, and all of a sudden you're here in Exdeath's castle. What is he planning? I think I know. He's doing the same thing as he did before. The same thing as before. He turned two worlds into one and gained control of the power of the void. He can do that here in a different world? The power of the void? He's just going to a lot of trouble to obtain it. It's like his best chance. It's the fastest way for him to gain power. Huh? The power of the void is affected by neither light nor dark. He can wield it without fear of disturbing the balance between them. However, it swallows anything it touches. It truly is a terrible power. Anything, and he wants to use that power here. He's off his rocker. He's done it before. Certain parts of our world were swallowed up when he did. There's nothing else like it. Now he's got Jagran's crystal at his disposal. He summons the power of the void again, and it'll be much worse than before. And what will become of the world? Are you saying it can be swallowed up by Exdeath? I don't mean to be a downer, but yes, once Exdeath has power at his disposal, he won't care about anything else or anyone else. Whether or not the world continues to exist won't matter to him. How dreadful. We gotta find and put a stop to this scheme. Right, then we keep on going and flush him out. Hi, yes, good, right, let's go. Yeah, let's erode that castle, baby. Anyways, my friend group is doing a lot of D&D, and one time I played as a half-orc hunter, or like ranger or trainer. All I know is that it was the kind of character that has an animal familiar that follows them anywhere, right? And I had no idea. I was drawing a blank on what to call him, so I called him Brank, because I drew a blank, so his name is Brank. Genius. Anyways, his familiar, or his partner, his animal partner, you know, you can have like a wolf or a bear or a lion, but his partner was a little itty bitty, like, I don't know, like a tabby cat, and Brank absolutely worshipped this cat, and the cat's name is Kararshnair! And Kararshnair became an immediate hit amongst the friend group, and he's like a local legend. And like I said, my orc ranger just absolutely worshipped this cat, and just acted like a fanatical cultist. Any time Kararshnair would just like rub up against someone's leg, Blank would be like, "You have been selected for favor by Kararshnair!" And so the first time we went into battle, Brank was doing his thing. He's like, "You shall fall under the claws of Kararshnair!" And then Kararshnair just jumps at the enemy, and then in the blink of an eye, he polymorphs into a tiger, and then just rips out the jugular of the mook that he was fighting, and that was Kararshnair's gimmick. Kararshnair is actually a tiger, but he's polymorphed into a cat, and in battle he turns into the tiger form to fight, and everyone else in the group was like, "Oh my god!" and then Kararshnair just walks up to one of the other party members, and he's just like, "Meow," because he turned back into a cat afterwards, and then the person was like, "Hi there, buddy." It was great. What about... And very, very close. I almost made my character in Final Fantasy XIV. I almost made a Hrothgar named Kararshnar as my character in Final Fantasy XIV. Unfortunately, I started off with the free trial, which doesn't allow you to make Hrothgar. So I just went ahead and created my Rogadin instead. But I still created the character. He's just there, and he's never going to be used, but he's still in my character select screen. Kararshnar, who's a very himbo Nordic warrior. I have a whole story of how Kararshnar went from his D&D self to being a Hrothgar in Final Fantasy XIV, but that's for another time. We got story. So, Desh, what about that way? Do you sense anyone over there? Nope, the crystal compass isn't reacting. Now that we know that XF is plotting, matters have become pretty desperate. I wonder, why is XF taking such extreme measures? You mean shifting dimensional rifts around and summoning this castle? He's not trying to flood the world with light and dark like the Cloud of Darkness. He's not trying to preserve the balance of the world like Eldenarsh. What does he want to do with the power of the void? I guess I never really thought of it before. Well, he doesn't seem to give a whit about any balance of the world, nor does he have any desire to return to his own. He probably just sensed a chance to seize the power and decided to take it. So he wants to wield the power just because he can. What a pain. You can't reason with someone like that. He seeks nothing but immense power, just as the strength of your wills became more powerful by coming here. It's possible that his power increased as well. Cloud of Darkness said that the imbalance here favored light, but that doesn't necessarily mean that darkness is weak. But if we're not going to let our light get consumed by nothingness, right? Not by X-Death. Yeah, but... Ever since we came to this castle, the crystal compass has stopped working. Oh no, same with mine. What's happening? Don't lose heart, you two. This castle was summoned by X-Death. It's likely as well as interfering with your compasses. If we defeat him, they may start working again. So keep your heads up, partner. Right, thanks. Let's make this place disappear. That'll make everything better. Oh yeah, baby. Kararshnar? Is that what you're asking, how to spell Kararshnar? This is how you spell Kararshnar. Nope, I didn't leave my caps lock on. That is how you spell Kararshnar. All caps. It's meant to be shouted, or at least held in reverence. Unfortunately, in Final Fantasy XIV, they don't allow you to completely capitalize your name. So, he just has regular spelling. First name Kurarsh, last name Nar. And if you're let's see here. Should have gone for the red card. Oh well. You just realize how far behind you are in the stream? It's a good thing that I was able to take your question into context. Principle disturbed. Is this a prelude to steamed hams? I'm glad to see you're safe. Amidala Lion! I'm glad we found you. I was starting to get worried. Hey, Lena and Amidala Lion, part of my Lufenia Plus Clear team. Apologies for allowing myself to be surprised. There's nothing I could do with a rift of that size. Whoa, 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 whoa. Amidala Lion is starting to take on some Shantoto rhyming. Don't fall into it. The castle is formed by a powerful, stubborn will. Is something bothering you? And the disturbance in the world's principles. I like this result using Jigrin's crystals to do the summoning. Jigrin may be here as well. I think Lael realizes that as well. Those red crystals make my stomach churn. It's not a presence that invites harmony, just the opposite, in fact. Crystals he creates are a natural occurrence in this world. They have a negative influence, just like this place. Are you saying this might have an effect on the rules of this world? That might explain why the crystal compasses have stopped working. Is it broken? I'm not sure what's going on, but I can't find anyone with it. Well, are we able to remedy it down? Lion, were we? We should keep going and see what we find. Lon. By the long face. He has a cause to be worried. We have no reason to believe this place will be maintained for long. All the more reason to find Lael and the others. We gotta march. What else can we do? You're right. We have to go deeper. That's the only way. We need to perform Inception. Actually, Inception is not the name of the process that they use. Holy moly! I just realized that this is literally the throne room where you fight Harley Carnassus in Final Fantasy V. Yeah, Bart starts here. He goes up like so, and then he attempts to go into this door. But then he gets pushed back into this throne right here. And then you're just like, what the heck was that about? So you try going back in here, but then you get pushed over here. Then you do it one more time, you get pushed in here. Then Harley Carnassus comes through here and says, "Ha-ha, I gave you a kiss of death that makes it so you're unable to progress. In order to undo it, you must fight me, Harley Carnassus!" I wasn't joking when I said Final Fantasy V runs in my blood. Maybe I should get the just get the Pixel remaster and stream that one time. I remember getting the GBA version and trying out the endgame dungeon, and I did not last 5 seconds in there. Like going through the main game, you can just do whatever you want. Most fully built parties are going to be able to clear the game just fine. But that endgame dungeon is made of sterner stuff. Plans laid. Ooh, the X-Death theme. I don't think I've heard this in Opera Omnia yet. Yeah. Yeah. Jams to engulf the world in the void tune. Return to my grasp, the power of the void, the power of nothingness. So there you are. How dare you get in my way? I'm not a pawn to be using your schemes. Using my crystal for your pitiful fortress. Nonsense! I possess the power to rewrite the world, to rule the stars from my throne, not serve a fool like you. Such pitiful tricks are nothing before the power of the void. What? For you see, your principles, your world, they are only morsels to be consumed by nothingness. Go! You seek only power, nothing else, you maniac! Now you understand, your petty plots will always be eclipsed by my power. I am the most stereotypical villain. You know what defines the crystal bearers? Why would I care about such drivel? Part of their bodies become crystal, marking them as someone with singular ability. They are the master of their crystal and no one else. Meaning, explain! You think to use my crystals, but you are not a bearer. So long as you fail to understand the meaning of that, you cannot hope to defeat me with your schemes. Be happy with your trifling victory while you can. Now, this is the sort of chest bumping that we would like to see amongst evil villains, am I right? He seems to have gotten the better of me. Has he? No matter. It's no use listening to the cries of the defeated. Oh, man. Now it makes sense for the maps to make absolutely no sense, because the Void in Final Fantasy V, the final dungeon, is just absolute nonsense. Absolute, nothing. Just chaotic map design. You'll dig into a hole underneath a tree, and you'll come out in a castle dungeon. You'll go to the top of the dungeon, get to the highest tower, find some stairs, and be like back in a cave or at the bottom of a volcano or something like that. It was great. It really got across because the Void really, it was just comprised of landmarks from the world, just uprooted and ripped out of the world. So yeah, you just had all this random scenery, all these random set pieces kind of stapled together, and that was the final dungeon. And they all came with their own wacky and wild enemies and encounters and bosses. And you had to fight X-Death 7 evil X's before you got to face them. It was just a gauntlet. The final dungeon of Final Fantasy V was a trip. Like, the Tower of Kafka in Final Fantasy VI was also kind of weird, but it was still coherent. It still looked the same all the way through. The Void in Final Fantasy V, no sir. You just went through like half a dozen different themed worlds. Really gave you a sense that the very fabric of reality was becoming undone. Sorry, I was jamming out to my favorite part of the battle theme. The kind of rolling drum part, it's... Man. I'm just thinking, man, I wish there was another I wish there was like a, another game like Final Fantasy V, and then I remember that Bravely Default exists. I need to finish Bravely Default. But in order to do that, I'll probably need to start my file over again. It's, I started playing Bravely Default when it first came out, and, I kind of got stopped because the game got really, really hard. Like, getting one of the jobs required a very specific strategy that I had no specking into. So I kind of just went from that to the next 3DS game on my list, and never went back. Kieran? You guys, is everyone okay? I saw Lael. He was heading deeper into the castle. That's so. I also sensed Dagran's presence within these walls. Yeah, no doubt it was Lael, so I followed after him. Are you okay? You don't look well. I've been feeling off. This place is seething with evil intent. I'll carry you. Our crystal compasses, what are they reacting to? This light is different. It feels protective, reassuring. Yes. Gazing at it fills me with a sense of warm comfort. I wonder why. It's like it's remembering something precious. The other crystal compasses have some link to that person, our former leader. What makes you say that? Well, even though we've forgotten him, we still remember the feeling of memories he gave us. Like when you see a kid in trouble, you have to help them even though you don't know them, something like that? Huh? I don't understand. Nothing, it's just sort of what I felt like to me. No one else felt the same way? I know what you mean, actually. He seems like the type of person to reassure others by being around them. I see, that is an interesting theory. A game theory, then. That means we just forgot about him. Shucks. Didn't mean to dampen the mood. We should resume the word search for Lale. I'm feeling okay now. Yes, it is Harry. Will you lead the way, Kieran? Of course. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about the one time that we were trying to solve a puzzle. Oh my goodness. Yup. This is just like the final stretch to defeat X-Death in Final Fantasy V. This is the final stretch of the dungeon. There were like 3 rooms that looked exactly like this. Oh my goodness. Just smash me in the my nostalgia elbow, why don't you? That was a painful analogy. But yeah, we were in my D&T campaign. We were all locked in a room, and the puzzle to escape was not one of those roll for intuition. It was a block puzzle. However, was it? I think we were just taking turns and we just weren't making our rolls to solve the puzzle. So then it's like, I want Kararshnar to help solve the puzzle, and the DM is like, you know what? Fine. Kararshnar has really low intelligence, but I'm gonna let you do it. Like he needs to roll like an 18 to 20 in order to solve the puzzle. So I went ahead and did that, and I rolled an 18. The puzzle that had all of the conventionally sapient characters were stumped by this puzzle, but Kararshnar, in his little kitty form, just walks up to it and then just starts sliding the blocks around, and then just solves the puzzle and opens the gate, and it was great. Kararshnar! This puzzle has nothing beneath the superior intellect of Kararshnar! Unfortunately, and in a separate instance, I was so close to one of our characters in the one shot died during that campaign. So I said, I want Kararshnar to try and revive the character, bring him back to life using magical life-giving tears. And the DM said, you need to roll a 20 with disadvantage. So basically I needed to roll 2 20s. I wasn't able to do it, but the fact that I was allowed to try is great. MatPat is quitting YouTube? Yes, he is. After like 10 years of like one of the greatest, most storied runs in all of the platform's history, I think he's earned the right to spend time with his family and go back into consulting. And I am resolved to fill some portion of the hole he's going to be leaving. I don't know how or what. I know I'm writing this dog and pony for a long time, but with my video essays, there's going to be some portion of MatPat's will that will be carried over. Give me your energy, chat. Hey guys, I've been looking for you. We're okay for now, as long as we don't run into that creep. I just barely got away from him. I think he's close. I saw some mannequins nearby. Hooah! There's some mannequins here too? This place we now see before us was once on the Lane's lovely forest. So for every mannequin that we saw, we will see one here before long. Suddenly, light. Whoa! All this, it's the guy, it's the man, it's the warrior of light. Huh? What's going on? Why does that mannequin look like him? I have no idea. Mannequins are supposed to take on the form of someone they've come into contact with, but he's not in this world. It's just standing there. Finish the line, chat. I know what I know that you know what I want you to say. Doesn't even respond if you go near it. It's just not aggressive. It's not anything. This helmet is unbelievable. It cannot fight, then it lacks might. Such a waste with all that plate. Wait, haven't you said something like that before? Have I? I do not recall. Wait, this situation, my memory stirs a revelation. Do you remember too? I hate to disappoint, but that is all I can pinpoint. I've had a similar experience, but the details are incoherent. I see. But it's still nice to see it really is him. Even though I know it's just a mannequin, seeing it makes me feel like everything is gonna be alright. I know what you mean. It's like he'll say something inspiring at any moment. Yeah, something like, the light is with us. So is this the guy you've been talking about? That's right, it's the same serious expression as always. Are you sure it's not just because it's a mannequin? Okay, later. Bye, buddy. Where's it going? No idea. Shall we follow? Of course, wait for us. I mean, if MatPat makes it a premiere, then yes, I just might stream my reaction to it. If he really does make the final game theory, if he makes it like a passing of the torch type thing, where he points at the camera and says, "It's your turn now," I'm just gonna burst into tears. No, I'm not going to handle it. It's not gonna be a good time for our emotions. He's just gonna crit all of us right in the heart. And yes, that is a My Hero Academia reference. He's gonna deliver the United States of Theory, and then leave the future in our hands. It's like, I'm just thinking about it. It's like his final theory is gonna be like, this isn't really goodbye. It's more like a see you later, because here's what I stand for, and if you all keep on pushing forward and getting the good message out, then I'll never really have left. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Oh, good lord, if it's anything like that, then I'm just gonna be bedridden for days. Ew, weeaboo. Proudly! Early My Hero was peak. I mean, I'm hanging on to this mortal coil for dear life for to see One Piece through to its end. 10 years from now. Oh, I'm not really one to talk to about anime recommendations. I see only the most mainstream and talked about anime. And even then, I don't really see a whole lot of them. My ability to watch anime has really fallen off just because serialized anime is full of filler and cut content and long panning shots and camera angles. But, I would recommend One Piece, even though it's not done, even though it's done up in a cartoony fashion. I still recommend it because if animated characters, you think of them as being wacky people who hit each other with frying pans, then One Piece is actually kind of a nice bridge between that and actually serious topics. Because yes, the characters are wacky and they are animated in exaggerated ways, but at the same time, they still feel real emotions and they cry and they laugh with sincerity, and really bad, messed up things happen to people, and the will of heroism and whatnot is brought to the forefront. And all the characters are just absolutely top-notch. But, I am a weeb, but I'm not an anime guy, if that makes sense. The most I know about anime comes from me hearing about my hearing about the plots from my brother. I call it brother vision. We'll just be hanging out at the mall or something, and he'll tell me about the plot to an anime, and it's one of my favorite things to do these days is to just hear him gush about something he enjoys. Hold on, where are you going? Huh? Huh? Who are you? Lale, hey! Hey, so this is a mannequin? There's something off about him. You're awfully cool about everything. Don't you have something to say? Alright, it's good seeing everyone. It's good seeing everyone. Is it because of you that we've been worried to death? If it were anyone else, I would have been worried, but I knew Lale would be safe. Yeah, but you hadn't had him disappear on you twice. Alright, sorry about that. I didn't mean to go away this time. I've been trying to find you guys. Good thing I found you. Even though you couldn't think of anything else but finding Jagrin before. You haven't found it yet, have you? But I did sense a strange presence. Guess this thing is it. You didn't happen to remember anything of when you saw him, did you? This is a mannequin of our real leader. No, nothing, sorry. Huh? What? I wonder if he's trying to tell you something. Well, you have one of Jagrin's crystals, don't you? Yeah, I'm here. Come on. I didn't mean to double tap that one. Ah, I missed it. This is all I have. It's not a crystal from the Uke, is it? Huh? What does that matter? Crystals that gave rise to the people was shattered and all that remained is red shards. They're often used as a source of power in our world, but the quantity is limited. However, Jagrin can create as many of them as he desires, as much power as he desires. You can find shards like this scattered here and there. Some around here is using up tons of energy, and it's storing the world's principles in the process. Blah! What's wrong? Are we gonna have to fight him? That's not good. Someone's gotten into him. But why? Explain! Stay away from him. He doesn't look like he's in the mood for talking. So fighting is... That's one thing he wasn't doing until now. But yeah, but he's doing it now. We're gonna end up in dirt if we don't stop it. But Here comes! Brace yourselves! Ooh, what's this music? Wasting light. Interesting. I've been searching for you for a while. Do we really have to fight? Don't stand there gawk and focus. We gotta fight or else. I know. What is this music? Is this Final Fantasy V music, or is this Dissidia music? I don't know.
みんな大丈夫ですか？
Transient reunion. What's gonna happen in this transient reunion? What came over it? Did he do something to make it mad? It was acting so docile before, not even Shantoto seemed worried about it. I wouldn't take it personally, there's some bad energy around this place. Maybe it had an effect. Maybe it's because I brought one of Jagrin's crystals. I know I should have got rid of it. No, it's helped us to figure what it's going out before. Thank you for bringing it to us. In any case, just a mannequin. It's not like it's really him. Is it? Well, it made me pretty happy to think it might be. I know how you feel. You guys. Hold on. He doesn't want to fight us. Is he trying to say something? Spit it out. What's stuck in that side of the mannequin? Tell me! Explain! Show me the path. Hikariaye! Or whatever it was when he, okay. When he uses his shield, it disappeared, almost like it went back to its own world. He looked so cool with his sword raised to the sky, it made me feel like I could take on the world. I wonder if he was trying to inspire us. He must have been. His warriors are stored within that mannequin, I'm sure of it. You think so too, right? Yeah, that's exactly like something he'd do. He always led by example, that's what I should do. Too. Hey. Sorry, I don't mean to sulk. I'm okay, really. Let's keep going. We need to stop X-Death. He's too hard on himself. Treasure? Alright. Is this gonna be it? Is this gonna be the final room leading up to X-Death? Is this gonna be it? Is this gonna be the tree room? No, no, it is. I think it is. Yep, this is the tree room. If we are not fighting against Tree X-Death, then I am not gonna be happy. Although, I just don't know what's gonna happen. I really want us to fight against the tree, just have it be one of those gigantic enemies, but we already used up our gigantic enemy quota fighting Jagrin. I think these are all enemies that you fight in the Void too. Some of them, at least. Where are the movers? We have movers in the key quests, the cycle quests. So, the movers are like the most iconic enemy from the Final Fantasy V Void. Where are they? Thank you for your contribution, Cecil. I'm gonna miss Cecil in my Batman voice. It's gonna be a lot of things I miss from this. But in a scant month, this game will join all the others in my my end of service folder. Bearing Feelings. I have a feeling this isn't going to be about bears. Hey, you're late. Come on, we got work to do. Oh, right. Sorry. Someone found Yuri or Chalinka. They have to be around here somewhere. Hey, you can tell he's not in a very good mood, right? Doesn't matter what mood he's in. Getting a move on will help us clear his head. If you say so. I do. Alright, let's get to it. It's just a feeling, but I think they're around here. Uh-huh. But are they? Well then! +1 for Lon. Hey, you guys! Nice, you're in Chalinka. Looks like my feeling was right. Are you guys hurt? You didn't run into Jagrin, did you? We're fine, thanks. We knew everyone would be okay. Well, that makes everyone a good thing. Good timing, good thing. Is something the matter? Well, there's a mannequin that looked like the person he's been looking for. And Jegrin's crystal made them fight and he had to take it down. That's awful. Even if it's not the real person, it still seems like it is. Sometimes you can't help how you feel, no matter how hard you make you feel better. Was there a mannequin that looked like him? I don't know why, but the crystal compass started resonating, and there he was. Yeah, maybe his memories are stored within the crystal compass. His memories? I want to say Yuri thinks the robes I wore that were imbued with the power of a great person. Maybe the guy you're looking for is giving you strength and looking after you through the compass. But I'm worried he might have disappeared with the mannequins. I don't think so. The compass is still shining bright. Whatever purpose it hopes to serve, it isn't over. And that means it's still watching over us. That's why its light is so brilliant and warming. Good. Looks like he's getting some of his pep back. Shouldn't worry about him. He'll be fine. He's been fighting by our side all this time. Sorry to make you too worried. Now let's find X-Death. Uh-oh. I think the opposite's about to happen. What's happening? I have a good feeling about this. That music, that's the theme when X-Death is about to make very bad things happen. Ah, the final goal. Foreseen plot. Alright. Let's see this foreseen plot. The aroundness makes me feel uneasy. What's happening? This feeling, this is exactly what happened when that mannequin went crazy. Yeah, it has to be Jagrin's doing. This place was summoned using his crystals, right? The principle of this world had fallen apart. This place's very existence is making that process even worse. Falling apart? This place be like an interdimensional rift. If things get any worse. Gah! That's almost swallowed me whole. It almost swallowed your what, Cyan? The rifts are popping up everywhere. It's too dangerous to stay here. How do we stop this? By taking down X-Death, that's the only way to get out of here. I'm always fit for a battle. He be a bit further. That scoundrel, that imbecile! You knew these crystals will only invite destruction. The power to rewrite the world, utter rubbish. This cannot stand. I must will the power of the void and turn all into nothingness. Now give me your power. Let's get 'em, boys. By the way, when you refer to the average Joe as the average Joe, was that a gosh darn JoJo reference? I don't know if JoJo is a good gateway into anime, though. It'll certainly blast you in the face with how bizarre, no pun intended, anime can be. But it does give you a sense of shonen, and it's got some pretty cool magical fights, so... Good night, everybody! That a gosh dang JoJo reference! Y'all talk about them there Joes of Joes? Weighing power. Stop right there, X-Death! Insects are buzzing at my ears. The time has come. You're too late. Soon all shall be consumed. Come to me. Grant me the power of the void. What? The crystals! Were we too late? What? Why does it not answer my call? Why does it not appear? Something seems to be going wrong. Something, perhaps he's lost control. If this is the same as before, we're not out of time yet. I wonder why. I see. Jagrin's crystals are too unstable. He can't complete the summoning. You've been on the wrong partner, X-Death. He serves only himself. Alright, now's our chance. Make him see stars! Imbeciles, I will not allow plan to fail, even if it means this place is destroyed. I will see all return to nothing! Starting with you, lot! I choose to interpret that statement as a compliment. My soothing voice allows me to lull you to sleep. We're putting a stop to that wicked power of yours. Silence! You've been thorns in my side for too long. It's time to be rid of you for good. Glad we feel the same way about each other. We'll knock you down as many times as it takes. Damn! You're not just going to fall over, are you? Alright, time to bring out the guns. My presence is calming? For real? Even when I'm doing all these funny voices and getting really worked up over gacha game mechanics. You know what? I'm just gonna keep on pushing you back, baby. Get pushed back, child. Oops. Nah. I ain't letting you take any turns, baby. Power's further heightened. Oh, yes. Ah, sure, let's force. Listening to people blab about stuff they enjoy is something that more people need to appreciate. Preach! These days, sad to say, that the minority of people who really downplay that sort of thing, they're just loud enough that unfortunately the rest of everybody just kind of takes that to heart, and there's kind of a witch hunt for cringe these days. So kind of a sad state of affairs. And then once someone puts the idea out there, you've just got that stink on you, and it's no bueno. But I'm not going to be part of that. In fact, forget that I even brought that up. I'm only accentuating the positive. Thank you. People can always appreciate people gushing more. Let's just keep that good train going. Delicate light. There's a lot of insincerity out there, I guess you is what I'm trying to say. And I'm trying to balance it out with my own sincerity. Oh. The music is kind of like the Crisis Run 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 theme from Final Fantasy V. Ugh, we can't stop it! Star Fox reference. Gotta find a way in soon! What a waste of time! No matter, more chances will present themselves. Guy, just vanish! The space is becoming unstable. We need to escape, and now. Right, let's... Gah! What's this? The crystal compass. Hey! It's, oh. Is it showing the actual Warrior of Light? Is this what he's doing right now? Locked in endless combat with Garland? Wait, that's him! I know it! That's him! What's this feeling? I know him. That's the man you were talking about, our old leader. I remember too. That's him, I'm certain. I can't remember much, but I know he was our ally. Yeah, deep down inside, I remember him. Now you guys understand. But why were you able to see that? He's in a different world, right? I think it's because this place has become so unstable. A single moment in time came close enough for us to see. Finally. Fantasily. Alright, let's get out of here. Back to the airship, everyone. From that glimpse, one thing is obvious. He might still be fighting, but he's okay. Yeah, we need to find our way to him, and fast. We can't leave a friend in need. We still don't know how to go about that. We got a glimpse of that other world by pure chance. Maybe if we follow the power of the crystal, we can open a way to the other side. To do so, we need the cooperation of Spiritus and Materium. They know the most about the world's crystal. We need more than that, though. The strength of our gods is waning. We need to get stronger ourselves, so we should seek out the allies we have yet to find. With the power of everyone's combined wills, we can cross the world and go to his. Yeah, but we need everyone. Let's do it, no matter what gets in our way. Then we're off! The epic journey begins! Hold on for us a little longer. This time it'll be us who does the saving. These streams are like a nice hangout with the boys. That is exactly the feeling I'm going for, and it warms my heart to hear it out loud from someone else. Anywho, what in the world? Burst Ascension materials. Interesting. I guess this was around the time when Burst Plus came out. Alright, let's go. Oh, Ultimate Missions, that's right. Lee G said she watches the VODs in the background sometimes. Thank you. That is actually a little boost to me. Hey Cube, that is no problem. You don't need to keep up. You just being here and offering the occasional color comment is all that we need. Matt, you loved you some Final Fantasy X back in the day. Ooh. How much do you remember? A lot? Or did you just dabble in it? I'm going to pull on... Sure, this one. Woo! 40 tickets! Let's go! Alright, it's gold, baby. 10, 9, 8, 7, no, this is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we got 1 EX or better. Kadaj is LD, and I think that's a dupe. Let me see. Yes. Blue orb, is this going to be punishment? Nope, not complete punishment. I got a gold. Let me see here. Strike for Fujin. Another blue orb. Oh boy. Hey! But I already had Vraska's FR. I was about to say, hey, we got an FR out of it, out of a blue orb. But it's one that I already have. Hilarious. That was kind of a long load. For absolutely nothing. Holy moly. Lord, give me strength! Let's go one more on this one. Alright. It is a yellow orb. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, no silver, 4, 3, 2, come on, 2 gold. 2 gold. 2 gold. We got it, baby. Kai's 35, and another Bart's LD. I got a Final Fantasy V weapon. Guess I can't complain. Alright. You were sad about Tidus. Okay, then you have played the right amount of Final Fantasy X. Alright, the next chapter is Family Shackles and Family Bonds. I'm going to guess that the first half of this is going to be like someone is being held back by their family, but then in the second part, it's going to be revealed that their family is actually their strength, not their weakness. That's my guess. Let's get into it. Curious happenstance. Hi there, Arden. Oh no, is it the Emperor? It is the Emperor, David Bowie. Ah, it's you. To what do I owe this intrusion? Silence! Give me my memories, the power. I know you stole them with the Dark Crystal. Apologies, but I'm afraid I'm short on Dark Crystals. I wonder what happened after seeing you devoured it. Then I have no more use for you. Perish! Not much of a conversationalist, huh? Look! This is what happens when I stop being a villain. It's literally that meme of a party member when he's a bad guy versus a party member when he joins the good guys. Level 99 versus level 1. You will pay by crossing me. Get exploderated, you weenie. The sea has taken him, may never emerge from its depths. Okay, that's an odd-looking scene. What was all that for? It's not as if I knew where his miserable power is. Not that I'd tell him if he did. Still, he's a bad taste in my mouth. I despise when others have the final word. I must teach him a little lesson. Thought that was you, Arden. Is that? Ah, it is. Leon! Hey, it's Layla. A pirate boss who planned to deceive and rob blind, fearing and his friends. Right, that's right. Can you imagine if the pirate captain? What was the name of the pirate captain from Final Fantasy 1? Hold on a second. FF1 pirate captain. Oh, BK. BK. That's his name. Yep, I remembered it before my navigator told me. And there were two characters from Final Fantasy V I wanted in this game, BK and the dancer Arlan. The BK was just a he was a boss character, and you beat him up to get his boat. And Arlan, the dancer, all she did was stand in Cornelia and say, "I am Arlan, the dancer," and she didn't do anything else. In fact, I'm really curious right now. Arlan, the dancer. A minor non-player character in the original Final Fantasy, wanders around Cornelia, the center of town. She mentions he had no time for a dance, but then with help with something else that will give them the crystals. She helped him by giving information on what to do next. She is given. Oh! So, Arlan is an information giver. I see. She's kind of like that fallback where, yeah, she's that fallback, that character who tells you what to do in case you're lost. But gosh darn it, she deserves more. Ridiculous, I'm victorious, but still my power does not return. Why? Explain! Has another already, Has the loss of your powers really made you so miserable? Why are you here? Always so rude. I thought perhaps I'd teach you some manners. You know nothing, be gone from my sight! This is why I hate those who refuse to see changes occurring around them. I'm the one who has your power stored within this fragment of silt. You worm! What a curious expression. You're dumbfounded. You're not worthy of such power. Give it to me now, or die like the insect you are! Such anger. You really do want this back, don't you? That's no way to ask a favor from another. I think I'll keep this for a while. Boop! Matka! It doesn't matter if I run, all existence is my domain! Them boys just blew up. Oh my god, everybody would be exploderating. The power of life flows into my veins. Every last drop shall become mine. There's no mercy for those who step out of their place. I will seize my power back from that weakling. Is that true? Is there an actual game coming out that they say, yep, we're getting AI-generated conversations? Is there anyone actually putting themselves on the line and actually saying, yeah, like, do we have a name? Do we have a game name of what's going to be using AI? Is it Square Enix? Hearing the Final Fantasy II music? I bring up Square Enix because the Square Enix management always seems to want to do the newest and trendiest things. For better and for much, much worse. I've long come to accept that developers are precious pure angels who need to be protected, and developers are the exact opposite. Exactly, that's what I'm referring to. They love money, but corporate keeps on making these decisions that does not make them money. The only time when they do make money is when they go hands off and they say, "All right, you know what? We don't know what you're doing, Yoshi P. Just keep doing good, and we're not going to interrupt you." Because whenever anything happens that just reeks of corporate intervention, that is when they lose the money. And whenever they do something that it's obvious that they took their hands off and they let the developers actually do development, then that's when they make money. Rest in peace, First Soldier. Why in the gosh darn was it mobile only? I would have played a Final Fantasy VII Battle Royale if it were on PC. But nah! I would have streamed that. Just like how I did for Ever Crisis. How is Ever Crisis doing these days? Wonder what kind of profit it's making. I have not heard a single thing about that game since I played it for a couple of weeks, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm not synchronizing with this. Guys, I'm about to ruin this image again. This piece of Arden's scarf over here, or whatever, this piece of garment. Do you see the face in here? I mean, it feels like it's not. It feels like it's not supposed to be intentional, but it looks like a symmetrical face in here. You see the two eyebrows up here and up here. You see the squinted eyes over here. This is a nose right here, an opened mouth right here. Or maybe this is like a mustache and a mouth down here. So either this is the mouth or this is the mouth. You see it? Exactly. Almost looks like an ancient Japanese painting when you kind of go like this and like this. Okay, you see it? Nice. Alright, that is worth a, wire. Hold on. I'm just doing a little something here. Yeah. Wire did not hold on. Wait. How do I... I'm trying to take a damn screeny here. There we go. Ah, Mr. Kennedy. A traitor who turned his cloak for the Emperor. Ugh. Since you're here, perhaps he is as well. I happen to be looking for him. What do you know? I have nothing to do with that tyrant anymore. He is my enemy, and I'll strike him down no matter what it takes. What's wrong, Leon? I heard you yelling. Hey, are you alright? Injured people aren't supposed to be walking around. Layla, he's... who might you be? You can call me Layla. It was Leon and I that saved your hide. You say you could owe us one, or a few. When we lifted you out of the ocean, things weren't looking up for you. Oh, then I suppose I should thank you. I am Arden. Apologies for causing worry, but my body heals quickly, as you can see. Don't be spouting nonsense. Wounds like that don't heal so fast. Who did that to you? The Emperor. Huh! The Emperor? Why? Well, I stole his memories and store them in the Dark Crystal Core. He didn't like that, apparently, and sought his revenge. I was caught off guard. The next time I intend to be the winner. So you intend on besting the Emperor? That means he's a friend of ours. I am so close to giving her Ferris's pirate accent. I wouldn't say that, but it'd be going too far to call him an enemy. Hey, you. Don't move. The Emperor's littered this place with traps. You must learn to watch your step. What are you talking about? Explain! Oh, you can't see them? How unfortunate for you. Now that's talent! Why don't you come with us? We can't see the traps, so we need your eyes. You'll help us, right? I have no objections, but what say you, Mr. Kennedy? Noct once told Arden to choose his own future. Is this the choice he made? I can't imagine he's changed all that much. The Emperor's our foe, too, and the more the merrier, right? I can't trust him. Anything weird and I'll knock you back in line. Of course, you're welcome anytime. Good. Then we're off! We just got the ship to take us, so feel free to come aboard with us. A ship? Can you sail it? We've only just met, so I'll forgive you for your ignorance. They call me Layla, pirate captain extraordinaire. Yar. You're not a pirate. You don't say yar. Pirates don't say yar. Then I repeat, real pirate. You're not a real pirate, then. Oh ho 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 ho! I wonder who is synergy for this board. And nobody I have built. Don't worry, it's not your fault. Everywhere I look, I see his face. Within the folds of Arden's garment. Within the fold of Arden's garments, I see his face. And it tells me, yo! Yeah, we're going heavy into the Final Fantasy 2. Wonder what the other prominent Final Fantasy is going to be in this one, or if it's just going to be. Oh, well, I don't know if Eldenarsh is going to come back, or if he's just like yoink. Yeah, he just yoinked and left. Yoinked and then yeeted himself. Wonder if this is Final Fantasy 2 music that we're hearing right now. modified Final Fantasy II music that, that's upscaled.
さあ行きましょう
Ikimashou!
行きます この一撃に
Ba 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 bum.
大丈夫
Ba 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 bum bum. I don't know why Final Fantasy II's musical aesthetic is ballroom dance, but I'm here for it. It gives it a very distinct identity. Hello there. Clinging shadows. It's Guy, the big bruiser of the Final Fantasy II cast. He's a guy. Furion? Layla, Leon, you're okay. You were close by after all. You were looking for us. Furion, look at the light. Furion, look at light. Guy happy. Okay. I knew that guy was a big guy, but I didn't know he spoke like a big guy. Guy happy, you okay? Didn't expect to meet you two in a whole different world. Are you joining the crew? Of course, looks like Lily's ship is carrying us once again. With Leon here, there's nothing to worry about. Won't stab you in the back this time. Be at ease. I heard everything from Leon. Emperor has been revived. And that's not it. He's trying to regain the memories that were stolen by the Dark Crystal Core, and also the powers of hell. Oh, Leon said a swear. He's a Guy is a new isekai anime. For real? You can't let that happen!
そういうことさね
And we won't. You got me on your side this time, and together we'll bring an end to this for good. What is Arden doing here? He's just like, and Arden! He's helping us. The Emperor put traps all around, and without him we'd be blind as bats. Only you can see where they are. We'll keep him around until the Emperor's no more. Kind of hard to believe he'd help us. He shrugged off Noct when he offered a hand in peace. And the reason we're all separated now is because of Arden's plot. I can see why you would find it hard to trust me. What I don't see is why you would trust Leon. Nani? Explain! Leon knows mistake. We are family. Leon no longer confused. Guy? Family, is it? I suppose that washes away all sins. Huh!
そう
But do you believe that, Leon? I can imagine his heart is free of guilt. Arden, what are you doing? Forget it. Without him, we can't hope to track down the Emperor. Defeating him takes precedence, so for now, I'm going with Arden. Leon.
そうだね
Let's give him a chance, huh? He doesn't seem like a scoundrel. You too, Layla? I can go along with it. He's too dangerous. But he kept us from falling the Emperor's traps.
わからないもんだ
You
ね
forgave me, right? Even though I did you a terrible wrong. That was completely different. Be calm, Therian. Arden only knows hatred. He's not helping us out of the goodness of his heart. Maybe, maybe not, but it's hard to have no one believe you. My ship is full of people with skeletons in their closets. I just want to make them feel accepted. Layla, not wrong. Bad art can be made good. Not you two. Fine, let's see how it goes, but only until we're done with the Emperor. I can't make any promises after that. I knew you'd come around. Whatever happens, I don't want to run into Noct, but I guess I'll have to keep that to myself. No, it's not an enemy. You see, the reason why I know it isn't an isekai, it's because the title is only 3 words, and it's not a full sentence. It's like, he is a guy who has entered another world, and no one believes that he is a guy. Now that is an isekai name. This game is technically an isekai. You're not wrong. And that makes my skin crawl. I don't know why. I'm just saying words right now. I think when I said makes my skin crawl, I was trying to go for the edgy normie angle. That's, oh, isekai is cringe, y'all. I'm so cool. I have such refined taste that I balk at isekai when that's absolutely not what I want to go for. I don't want to be a snooty. Nobody wants to be a snooty. I ain't got a snoot full of honeybees. The thing is, though, I mean, technically, isekai is just going from one world to another. But I think the more conventional is coming from our world into another world. So if it's someone from one one fantasy world to another, then it's not so much of an isekai as if either you or me were to go into a fantasy world. Is there an isekai that's called an isekai that doesn't involve our world? Because I was about to say, if the main character was from our world, but I think ya boy Kongbing, that I think is a reverse isekai, where someone from a different time comes into our world. Man, I really have to watch that one. I know specific scenes, and the opening theme song for ya boy Kongbing is an absolute bop. It actually makes me think of 90s AMVs. Arden, what are you doing here? I see, you too are Leon's. Maria, wait! Layla, you're in this too with Arden? Aye, I know he and your allies have troubled history, but there's a reason for his actions. Brother, Fury and Guy, I'm so glad you found each other. But I still don't understand why Arden is here. The Emperor is trying to regain the power of Hell! Arden is going to help us take us down, so he's with us for now. I have a personal matter to settle with him. Until it's squared, I'd like to stick with you. Was it your choice? Something? You're only distracting yourself. I feel sorry for Noct. He made himself vulnerable in front of you. Oh. Was it your choice to refuse Noct? That's the question she asked. You talk without saying much. How I live my life is no business of yours. For now, we all have that same enemy. Can't we leave it at that? The only benefit for my company in that regard. That may be true, but it doesn't mean I trust you. Okay, focus on the Emperor for now. Try anything and I'll knock you out myself. I agree to those terms. Let's bring an end to that tyrant's evil here and now. He'll be coming back to life again this time, and once we're back in our world, we'll get back to our old lives, right, brother? Right, that sounds good to me. You're scared, aren't you? When you gaze into the light, you sense darkness at the edge of your vision. Udasai! I'm not wrong, am I? Despite your little reunion back there, I sense discomfort from you. Gah. You're right. The sins of the past are erased when you die. Not even family should be forgiven unconditionally. Doesn't matter what my family says, I can't believe them. I can't escape darkness inside of me. That's why you wish to fight the Emperor, to absolve yourself of guilt. It won't work. I know I'm the same as you.
Nani?
What? Explain! I very much look forward to seeing you the moment the Emperor is defeated. Will you be saved, or will the darkness engulf you? How thrilling! We're the same? No. No! No! Is Cory in the house in Isekai? Yes, and it is peak anime. Zethia traveled backwards in time to Leah's time and was trying to get home. Maybe. Digimon is an Isekai? Yep! It's an Isekai. I think, though, Isekai didn't really become a genre until, like, I don't know. What's, like, the earliest Isekai that they really called it an Isekai? Is it Sword Art Online? I don't think it's Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online is basically an isekai in terms of the genres that it puts forward. But like, what were some of the really big isekai? Like Overlord. That time I was reincarnated as a slime. Or does it go even earlier than that? Like what was the anime? What was the that really put it on the map? Rising of the Shield Hero was another one. Konosuba, obviously. ReZero. I mean, right now I'm just listing off anime that made it into the Isekai Quartet gag manga. Alice in Wonderland was the first isekai. Maybe. The first time you heard isekai was in reference to Konosuba. Yep, that's a good one. Yeah, I think that... Crab people! Crab people! Stand back. I can take this beast. Come on now, you've done enough. Let us chip in a bit. No need. Crab legs, anyone? My brother's acting so distant. Does he despise fighting with us so? I don't think that's it. He just doesn't want to see us come to harm. You don't need to worry about it. You don't need him to worry about us that much. Let's talk to him. Yes, hi. You've been acting weird, Leon. Stop it. Get some help. What are you talking about? Explain. Didn't we tell you before not to fight by yourself? They won't let you alone because you're our family? You even said you could count on us. I was happy when I heard that, but why are you acting so distant again? Leon, don't run away, lad. If you're worried about something Arden said, don't listen to him. You and him are nothing alike. We're the same. Leon, why? When you first let me join you, a part of me wanted to do things to return the way they were before, but I finally came to understand the meaning behind Arden's words. You can't be serious. Do you think I would joke around on a time like this? Don't worry, we'll defeat the Emperor, both for the sake of this world and for me to finally end this quest. I'll fight with you until then. After that, well, what? Are we the reason he was suffering this whole time? Leon, has he really not changed since then? Stop being such an emo kid. Let us love you. Leon! Was lost in space in Isekai. No. Space travel is not an isekai. I think that intentionally going to a new place is not isekai. Was Inuyasha an isekai? The fact that Kagome is able to go to and from the past just at will doesn't make it feel like an isekai. It's like, I don't think isekai has a really firm rule set, but it's just what feels like isekai, if that makes any sense. Inextricable darkness. So yeah, at some point, you can split hairs, and it's like, at some point, Aranea in the MSQ. Gorgeous. I really just said MSQ. I've got that Final Fantasy XIV brain rot, but technically this is the MSQ. Don't you think? Looks like we're all here. I'm glad everyone made it. But still shining. That means we have other friends out there. Probably are. At least that's what it feels like. Yeah, if you're right, what should we do? What was that Gladio voice? You did once refer to him as a friend. Hooah! What? Is that true, Noct? I see. I guess it was something you decided a while ago. By the way, Gladio from Gladiolus from Final Fantasy 15, one of the main members of Noctis's entourage, and Aranea, a temporary party member who just basically stole the show for the entire duration that she was in there. What is the deal with this right here? What's the deal with the horizon line? I'm trying to resolve why the horizon line just has a dip like that. Is it because this world has its own rules? That has its own rules. I don't have any more hard feelings toward Arden. If I see him again, it'll be the same.
Oh.
Got it. If that's what you say, I'm with you. Then let's head toward where the light's pointing us. You guys are okay. I'm glad to see you unharmed. I'm here with new friends and familiar faces. Familiar faces? Never seen that face before. Apologies, but our journey together ends here. So long as Noct is with you, I can't be. Arden, come with us. Come. You speak as if you're offering me salvation. If you're looking for an addition to your merry band, count me out. I'll take on the Emperor myself. Don't be a fool. He's already bested you cleanly once. Why would a second time be any different? You're just going to upset everyone and then leave? I think it's you who's afraid of confronting the light. Utter nonsense. Afraid of the light? I despise it. I would see it snuffed out. I'm not the one who hides behind my family. I will always walk in the dark, unlike you. Arden, you're heartless.
Yeah.
It's all over. You've been released. If you still walk in the dark, then that's because you've chosen to. Quit thinking about revenge and choose your own path.
So.
Spoken like the crystals chosen. The mercy of the true king is fathomless indeed. Your pity means nothing to me. Don't make me laugh! Oh, good lord. There were traps all over the ship. What the? I can see them now too, the Emperor's traps. He probably reacted to Arden's darkness and got set off. So the Emperor wasn't only trying to steal power, he's also trying to capture the powerful. Crab people! Crab people! They just keep coming! Let's take care of this first! Early, Inuyasha. I'm just gonna stick with my guns and say that Inuyasha as a whole, I'm not gonna consider it isekai. I think that the real emphasis on being in a different world and having that modern viewpoint clash with the old time, with just the old time, I think that has to be a real emphasized point. It's time travel isekai. Depends on how it's used. I say that's certain time travel is isekai. You know what? Let's go. Let's roast ourselves some takoyaki. At some point, you're just splitting hairs, and everything that I say about isekai is just my opinion. Although, probably everything I have to say about isekai is opinion. But if my opinion is all that you really care for, then yeah, you can just keep on lobbing things at the wall, and I'll say, hey, I think. As a light knight, the opposite of a dark knight, a light knight. No, these guys are tough. Virion, careful. Nice, now's the time to strike. More, there's no end to them. Don't lose heart, we have to cut through these to get to the Emperor. We can't lose. We're all going home together. Yeah, together. Everyone. Come on, we won't meet our ends in a place like this. Ha! They're all on their last leg. They're giving it everything they have for the world, for the peaceful future. So what's wrong with me? Why do I shrink from the light and shy away from the dark? Why am I only thinking of myself? It's just like when I joined the Emperor's side in the pursuit of power. Gah! Ha! Brother! This is no time to ignore the darkness inside me, to be tormented by guilt. I'll protect my family. I'll protect the light! It's a big old Sahagin with the height slider all the way up. This guy's not gonna go down easy. Guy not give up. Arden! How long are you gonna stand there watching? Use that darkness of yours to smash this thing. It may be an accursed power, but we have no choice but to wield it and carve a way forth. That is our duty. Do it! Forge us a path! Do it! Do it! They go on and on. I've long ago lost sight of the path I must walk. Later! Oh, nope. Quite the opposite of Latum. Now, don't misunderstand me. I'm not helping you, simply ridding myself of an eyesore. That Sahagin is too goddamn tall. I got a case of the Eepies, but I gotta push through. There is before me a few, and I will not allow any to stand in my way. We might only be able to wield the power of darkness, but that doesn't mean we can't use it to protect the light. I brought quite the ally into our crew, but the captain is to take responsibility for her choices. I am ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. X gon' give it to you. Dang. 19%. 19 and 44. That's quite a difference. Supplication for grace. Oh boy, does that mean you're gonna become... It'd be a shame if I had an ability that did pure HP damage, isn't it? Wouldn't it be? Get wrecked, absolute child. When summoning Andrea Lost collabs, did we isekai our new adventurers? Yes. SpongeBob and Rick and Morty references in the same minute. Would I say that we're SpongeBob and Rick and Morty references? Sometimes I know these quotes. Sometimes I know these references just as memes. And memes are just the soul. Ah, I am ready. Okay. And the Rick and Morty reference? X gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you is long before Rick and Morty. I mean, technically, it is a Rick and Morty reference, but no. I was aware of X gonna give it to you from the original song. And if anything, And if anything, it was more of a reference to Final Fantasy. It's more of a reference to Resident Evil 2. You made it. Thank you kindly. I told you I wasn't helping. I was tired of looking at that monstrosity. Now our little alliance comes to an end. Do as you will. Arden! We have to change. Both of us. If we don't, then we're doomed to be trapped in the dark forever. Huh? Explain. No matter where we walk, and the darkness will enshroud us, and make no mistake. Or do you think your nice little family will save you? That, too, is nothing but an illusion. Because the moment you show your other side, they'll become your enemies. You're wrong. My enemy is my enemy, or anyone else. Not the light, not the darkness. My enemy is myself. Ah, you've left me speechless. As long as you refuse to confront yourself, you will always fight alone. And so what? What can I gain from accepting this truth? I've come this far, and turning back is not an option. All that's left is to destroy that which displeases me. Grow up already! Ugh! I can't stand here and listen to you spout nonsense anymore, refusing to talk about the real subject. Apologies, but I do not think you need to speak again. This is not your... You and Leon are prisoners of circumstance. But that doesn't mean you can't choose how to live. The future is in your hands. Your words ring similar to the king's. Petty words, but nothing more. Maybe, but I'm no king, I'm a pirate. I'm not going to tell you to kneel and obey. I'm telling you to choose your future, to stand up for it, to speak up for it. Rebel against anyone and anything that causes you suffering until your very last. That's what outcasts like us do. It's what we take pride in. Layla. Rebel against that which causes us suffering. I like that. Not bad. We're not called rebels for no reason. Therian too, that's why he fought the Emperor. I see, that's where you get your strength. Very well, I'll accompany you for a little longer. Really? The moment the Emperor falls, our party is disbanded. Deal? Deal. And then everything between us will be done. I ship it. Okay, I guess I'm going over here. It's been seen used recently from that one Rick and Morty with Buff Summer. Yeah, I am now aware of the Rick and Morty reference with where Summer and Rick got buff and started beating up bad people. But the thing is that I know it as a song. This is just like the this is a face melter monkey flip situation. If anyone says, hey, that's the song from Monkey Flip, I am just going to age into friggin' dust. It was an epic face melter before it was the Monkey Flip thing. Gosh darn it. You are the man now, dog. If you have no idea what that even means, then, I'm just gonna go ahead and look at my Dorian Gray portrait and fade into dust. Oh, there's an offline version. You and me both, Ichigo. This game has way too much excellent lore and character interactions to just be lost to the sands of time. Just relegated to YouTube videos? Nuh-uh. This game needs to be immortalized. And or made a sequel of. Where they can really go into it. Like, I mean, just make a Switch sequel or something. I mean, people like this kind of thing. I'm just looking at Aranea. her shadow makes it look like she's floating in the air. I mean, you look at Arnea's shadow, and then you compare it to Noct and Gladio's shadow, and her shadow is just like a little bit below her feet. Yeah, but you know, it's a little bit below. But Noct, his shadow is among his feet, and so is Gladio's. And this isn't a trick of Arnea's footwear either, because I'm looking really closely at it, and Arnea is just clipping into the ship. Thanks for helping us. I don't think we would have been able to beat those monsters ourselves. Don't sweat it, we're used to mop-up operations, taking out lots of demons in our time. Yeah, times like these, you have to make sure not to let a single one escape. And yeah, glad to have you around. Anyways, about Arden. He's going to stay with us until we defeat the Emperor. I see, so it's decided. Before, he told me that he and I were the same. What? Nani? I thought it was impossible at first, but over time I came to understand that he was saying. I was confused, of course. However, every time I looked at what he was doing, I was able to see myself again in a clear light. He's struggling to find his footing, same as me. But I have to find it first for myself and for my family. Sounds good to me. Go forward without regrets. I will. See? Everyone else's shadow is like directly beneath them. Their feet are overlapping with it. But Arnea's shadow was not getting overlapped by her feet. Brother! Brother! I'm sorry. I was wrong. Huh! What's wrong with you? Just stop. I thought I was being brave by not dragging you into my battles. The truth is, though, that there was something scared of darkness inside of me, turning my back on it. What are you... Really, what it means to care about you is to stand by your side without fear, to face danger together. Leon! Looking at Arden made me realize who my enemy was, myself. I was weak and I sought to become strong, so I stained my hands in darkness, spent my days as a Dark Knight, even tried to become the Emperor myself. It was all just an attempt to hide a weak heart with an evil power, but now I'm prepared to walk a new path. I'll use this power so I can stay by your sides. Finally, your fight with us. Yeah, you guys are in for it now. This is a battle on which my very self hinges. Will you join it? There's no question about it. We're family, right? Leon's fight, our fight. Thank you for finally understanding. Sorry to keep you in suspense for so long. Now my wandering has come to an end. I'm proud to call you my family. 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 Oh my god. Dominic what? What was the character's name? Dominic... Toretto. Yeah, Dominic Toretto. Family. 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 If this game closes, what game will I play during live streaming? Well, I was a variety streamer, just playing whatever game I enjoyed, with a heavy emphasis on Mega Man. So I'll either go on to the next Mega Man game, or if there's anything else new that really tickles my fancy, I'll go ahead and do that. So the answer is I don't have an answer in the best and most open-ended of ways. It's I'll go into variety. I'll go back into my variety. It just so happens that I need to stream this game consistently in order to reach the end of the main campaign before I can stop, because this game's gonna shut down. I won't have access to it anymore, and I want to do right by this game by showing off the main campaign. Kind of use this as part of the archival effort. So that's why I'm not playing any other games, or why I haven't played any other games in the near past. It's because I need to get to the end before it disappears forever. Fated to resist. Not much longer now. The Emperor is close. I may not be able to see as you do, but his presence is unmistakable. You must be vigilant going forward. Why are you just standing there staring at me? Don't you have anything to say? Apologies. Your eyes look much clearer than they did before. Well, I know who I am now, thanks to you, if you can believe it. Really? Darkness follows us no matter where we go. We can never back down and kowtow to it. I have no idea what he was going to say. All that's left for us is destroy anything that stands in our way. I think you're onto that, Count. So I'm going to take the Emperor down, even if it means I'm going to have to drag my family along. Family! Family! Are you going to rebel like Layla said? You can't win against the Emperor on your own. Besides, he's been waiting the whole time. Preparing. Training. While we've been doubting ourselves, the Draugr have been training. Now that's a deep cut reference. What's that from? Are you still going on insisting on going off on your own? The bonds of family drive you, eh? Good for you, truly. But the past won't disappear even if the Emperor is no more. We both have no choice but to keep trying to find our strength as a struggle that'll last our whole lives. No, we don't struggle. We rebel. We rebel against that which causes us suffering until our last moment. You said so yourself. I will never submit. Not to the darkness, not even to the gods themselves. If it's my fate to succumb to the darkness, then I'll continue to live and grow the light. If that's what it takes to raise some shackles, you can't be still. You and Layla taught me that. Thank you. While the idea of fighting in Noxide makes me gag, for now I'll focus on the Emperor, and I'll prove that my existence is not to be denied. Pardon? Ha! Didn't frighten you, did I? There's no need for that. I'm your ally, after all. You're freaking me out, man. You're acting all inspirational and motivational. You're confused about Square Enix, a game that good is closed off the server. If you're confused about why Square Enix is closing this game, I can explain it in one word: money. This game is one of the highest quality games they have, but the thing is, it was a little bit too free-to-play friendly. The developer made it so that the game was making its money back, but it just wasn't worth all the manpower, according to Square Enix. And they messed up in a couple of other ways that just kind of... It was on life support, and it just had this big surge of bad faith with the investors, so... It was like... It was not a high-grossing game by any count. That's the unfortunate truth of it. Now, if they were to bring it offline and sell it for cheap, not $30, gosh darn it, Capcom, then we'd have something. You know, I would actually, oh, hold on a second, let me, who is on the... I'd throw an Andrew Jackson at that. $30, yep, that's, I'm talking about Mega Man X Dive. It's on sale right now. You know what's hilarious? I've actually gotten back into, Mega Man X Dive, the live service version. The Tapjoy version that's holding on by a thread. It's like, at first, when they kept the game running, when they kept the mobile game running, they, oh yeah, by the way, welcome Max Power. Good to see you in the stream. Well, I streamed Love Live School Idol Festival 2 Miracle Live. You know, I might do a one-off on it. Just kind of a tongue-in-cheek reference to the fact that I speed run games when they go in end of service. It wouldn't be the worst idea. It might be fun. Power flows through me. I will hunt you down, Ildnash, no matter how far you run. Stop it with the gosh dang traps, my guy. He's filling the world full of traps, and not in the way that constitutes my idea of paradise. I have you now! Not so fast. More entertainment. I see a dead man walks among you. It is only fitting you would consort with insects. The only dead man here is you. Today is your last. I'll send you off to hell myself. A hell from which you may never return. Goodness me, I'm gonna get demonetized. We know you're after the powers of hell! Well, then you come back this time. We end this here, once and for all. Pathetic. Here he comes! You dare wield darkness against me! This isn't good. Offer your lives unto me. Nuh-uh! What do you mean, nuh-uh? It seems there is more to the power of darkness than you know. Nice one, Arden! You fools! Even if I must submerge myself in darkness, I'll protect my family. You'll fight to protect that which you deserted. How's roll? Quiet, I know who I am now. Hey, we actually got a cutscene in here. Look at this action. We'll stop you, no matter what. Insects exist only to be trampled underfoot. Oh no, they're slowly coming at us. Oh no! These should be sufficient to deal with the likes of you. Be faced with a challenge before you die. Oh, I can't get to him like this. I must make quick work of his minions before he flees. Yeah, XDI was on sale for a little bit. Up, swaying poison thorns, Cosmos. Let's go, it's Cosmos time. Let's go ahead and bring ourselves a potato for moral support. Yeah, that is the game that announced its end of service in the same tweet. That's just like... It's stupid, but it's actually legendary for like being a big meme. Hurry, we must defeat the Emperor before he regains his powers. Got it. Now we end his plots for good. No longer will you be allowed to meddle with our future. Another obstacle overcome. However, removing it will allow me to deal a decisive blow. I will not bend to the whims of darkness. So nice to see my characters doing all 9s before I go into Lufenium, and I get absolutely humbled. Love Live 2 is like the best meme of January 2024. It's incredible. Get LD'd. You're at 74, and now you're at 50. Oh my goodness, they might actually get an opportunity to attack. Unless I hit them with the hydraulic press. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost there. Give you a red card. Draw! Red card! Oh my god, it puts back both their turns? That's amazing. Dragon Breath.
おやすみ
Monster Hunter Rise has bad reviews. Huh. I have no idea why. Monster Hunter Rise review bomb. Interesting. I have absolutely no idea why Monster Hunter Rise would be getting bad reviews. I think the announcement of Monster Hunter Wilds. Okay. I don't know. I know that there's been a renewed interest in World after the announcement of Wilds. So maybe people are... DRM. Yeah, every Capcom game is getting reviewed bomb because of DRM. Every single one that they've added the DRM to. Because someone messed around with mods during a public event, and it caused a really big stink, so now Capcom is inserting DRM into their games. It's like, what the hell? You guys were on such a freaking roll, and now you're really doing this? Once again, clueless publishers, absolutely ruining everything for everybody. The developers just wanted to create a good game, but then the publishers just slammed their desk and said, DRM, everywhere, now. And, everybody's unhappy. Capcom was really killing it with Monster Hunter, Street Fighter, Resident Evil, even all their other latest hits were really putting them into Cap God status, and now the suits up at the top, they saw that something bad happened, so they just went ahead and they pushed all the emergency buttons at once, and now their hard-earned reputation is in a freefall. Even Mega Man, I have no idea. It's just like, I can imagine that Capcom said, put DRM on everything, and then the developers are just like, even the Mega Man games? Who the hell is that? No! That's a waste of time. Unless it did. I don't know. All I know is that all of their biggest performers got DRM. I don't know if it's if they put it on Mega Man. It'd be hilarious if they did, even more so if they didn't. Now it's your turn. You're mine. You're mine. You won't escape this time, Eldnash. Eldnash, no, we can't let him get away. Ha! Leon, Arden. It's just like brainless insects that swarm their opponent. I tire of this place. Boo, whoop. Curses, he got away. Danger, must escape. Got that right, but how do we... Are you guys alright? You came! We come looking for you guys at the airship. We saw a place been warped by the Emperor's power, and then... Is that Arden? Why are you with him? Well, that's... Finally meet! Gao happy! So happy! Guy happy too, but must run! Right, we should all escape to the airship. Is that alright with you? I'll explain everything with Arden along the way. The short version is that he's an ally now. Alright, I believe you. Is that a freaking not a pancake, is that it? Not a pancake. Not another pancake? Hold on a second. Okay, I believe you. Meme. Hold on a second. I need to know where the meme comes from. Birth by Sleep in a nutshell. Just a pancake. Is that a freaking Just a Pancake reference? Okay, I believe you. The airship is waiting nearby. Let's hop on. They added to everything except X-Dive? What? X-Dive is like one of the most actively, like, well, probably not the most actively modded game, but it's like, it has a very dedicated modding scene. Like, people are actively trying to crack it open right now so that they can add more characters into it and put the collab characters back in. That's hilarious that they didn't add it there, but, okay, hold on a second. I have to see if, let's see. Monster Hunter World. Is even World affected by this? Recent reviews are still very positive for Monster Hunter World. Oh god, why is it... Why is the trailer going? Let me look at the reviews for Monster Hunter World right now. Okay, overall reviews... Yeah. For some reason, it got loads of negative reviews when it came out, but it really balanced out, and it's still very positive, so... I guess that maybe Monster Hunter Rise was, like, the one rallying point where people decided to make a stand. That's where they really went into to oppose the DRM. Unless it's in Street Fighter 6. Excuse me. Yeah, looks like even on Street Fighter 6, their reviews went from very positive to mostly positive. Maybe no one is reviewing X-Dive. This is true. It's just that nobody cares. Come on, Arden. Emperor is still out there. Yes, of course, I'll join you. Nothing is over yet, after all. And just when you thought it would be. I'm coming for you, Emperor. I'm coming for you. Oh, yes. And I do believe that is the end of part 1 of chapter 6, I believe. And unfortunately, because of that stupid Lufania Plus, we basically used up, like the entire hour I would spend finishing up this, chapter. We spent it there, and like I said, I got a case of the EPs, so we are going to call it at this cliffhanger. Will Arden get his revenge on the Emperor? Will Leon fully embrace his party? Will Layla and Arden finally smooch? All will be revealed next time. I have no idea why I went with a Batman serial there. But yes, this will be the end of the stream for today. Sorry we had to end it off on all that icky negativity on Capcom's DRM, but hey, if the quality of their games starts to decline because of this DRM thing, then I'm guessing that Capcom is headed towards another valley. And who knows, if they go into a valley, maybe they'll resort to making a new Mega Man game to get some of that good PR back. You never know. But for right now, everyone who's still in chat, thank you for joining me on this stream. Matthew, AQ, Max Power, Ichigo, Queenie, you were here at one point. Merrick, to give me some nice encouragement in the middle there. And you, just like all the 90s games said, and you who are watching this as a VOD, you are one of the real ones. So you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, join the Discord. We talk about silly things sometimes, and we let each other know when there are deals on Mega Man X Dive. That's basically all we do there. I'm mostly joking. Mostly. And next time, we'll continue with Arc 3, Chapter 6, and see to the end of this hunt for the Emperor. Until then, game out.